So last time we had a bit of a crazy situation that I was not ready for. However, while that was going on, you guys are in your third day in Austihr as a party traveling together. You guys are in Lashal Cove. Flappy got married. However, while this is all going down, unbeknownst to you guys, there is trouble brewing. And so we're gonna do like, you know, in the movies where they show you like what the bad guys are doing, like think like the Alan Rickman scenes in Die Hard, just to like kind of give you some exposition as to what is actually going on in the world beyond what you guys see and know in your own world and lives. So for this, you guys are going to be denizens of the deep. You are monsters of the Underdark. And so you guys all used to be in the Underdark. A lot of you are from different factions underground. You have all banded together under one master. He has, or they, I should say, have colluded all of these different creatures of the Underdark. You've got an Aboleth, you've got a Morkoth, you've got a Neothalid, you've got a Drow, a Deathkiss, a Yaklal, and so you were given orders. The dwarves underneath Frostblade Mountain have accidentally tunneled into the Underdark, and they have since collapsed that tunnel. But now that you know that you have access to the dwarves, you have spent time digging your way to burst through into the dwarves to take over their mountain. You have finally achieved it, and the dwarves are here. They heard the commotion, they ran down to the tunnel, and we are going to have you guys all roll initiative. So you click your token of your bad guy, and then in your character sheet there's a little initiative thing. There you go. The denizens of the deep.
Freaking go.
Spooky.
Oh,
God, there's so many.
Oops,
There are
sorry
so many
about
dwarves are gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rip my boys.
And so with that, you guys have burrowed through. You have come out with a giant boom as all the dirt and the rocks and the gravel and everything has created a massive hole. This is the Underdark down here. The hole itself is about 300 feet deep. Some of you can climb, some of you can fly or levitate. You are already at the top of the hole. You have breached the surface into the dwarven stronghold. We are going to have the Archmage go first, and so he is going to see the commotion that is happening. He is going to move forward to here, and he is going to, let's see, try to hit, actually, he's too far away, so you know what he's gonna do? He's actually just gonna dash. So he's gonna move his full movement to there, and that's gonna be his turn, and therefore that is that for him.
Who just moved? Sorry.
The Archmage, he's over here.
Are we gonna just have to manually
okay.
keep track of our hit points because you can't edit it on the sheet? So
I'm gonna edit it for you. I can edit your
Okay.
hit points.
You can edit it on the character token. Click on the token, and there are 3
You see the
circles
green
above it.
thing? In that green
yeah,
bubble,
yeah.
if you
Okay.
write minus, like the minus sign, and however many hit points that you got hit, it'll just auto do the math for you.
Okay.
So
isn't that the initiative box?
No. So that being said, this guy is going to rush forward. He is going to get to here, and he is going to attempt to, and keep in mind, even though the tokens aren't necessarily dwarves, they're all dwarves, he's going to try to hit
My dwarven
the
brethren.
Aboleth, so that's you, Jibbs, with a longbow. What is your AC? Does an 11 hit?
No, misses.
All right, well then that's that scout's turn. So
Smack it away with my
what a
tentacles.
goober. this
Jibbly?
scout, yes?
May I use a legendary action?
No. You're only going to be able to use your legendary actions. So after all the scouts go, that's when you can use it. So they're
Okay, thank
all
you.
the same initiative. So until the group of bad guys or good guys have gone, that's when you're able to use it. They all have the same turn. But after
Got
all
it.
the scouts go, that's when you can go.
Okay.
So this one is going to run up and attempt to do the same thing to the aboleth. So coming to you, Mr. Jibbs. Does a 12 hit?
Misses.
Damn. All right. And that's going to be the third scout who is going to run up and use the dash action. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And going to try to hit the drow. That's you, Austihr.
Nope.
Oh,
It's
and it
me.
crits! Oh no, that's you.
God.
You're sorry, Arthur. Okay, well, you're going to take 10 damage. Do you want me to subtract it for you?
See if I can figure this out. If I do that, does it work? Nope.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay, do it for me. Yeah.
Alrighty, and then now you may use a legendary action. Go ahead, all the scouts have gone.
All right. I would like to use my teleport. The Bahaneth can teleport up to 60 feet in any direction.
Okay.
And it does say here, yeah, I'd like to, I'm going to move about right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is,
You're legendary.
that is all. And that's 1 out of 3 used. But that's all I'm going to do.
Alrighty then, that's going to bring us to our Yaklaw. That is you, Cuggies.
That's me. I wanna do one of these bad boys here.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Roll a D100. If it's 50
Alright.
or more, you are able to summon another Yaklaw. Oh, you
Oh,
just
man.
got it, dude. You
Shit.
just got it. Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Where would you like to...
It's up to 60 feet of the summoner.
Okay,
Let's
so
say, dude, let's put them right in the mid, like right here.
right there. Is that okay for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, that's
All
perfect.
right, so
So
your lock law has come up.
Is summon Shadow Demon a legendary action for me, or is that just an action I have?
Does it say legendary action under it, or
No,
then
just
it's
is
just
very...
an action?
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
Okie dokie. And so that is your action, I believe.
Yeah.
Would you like to move or do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and advance 30 feet this way. Actually, no, I'm gonna follow suit here, so I'm gonna go like right there.
Okay. I'm pinging it so you can move
Perfect.
yourself. Alrighty. And is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
All right. Excellent. Then we're going to have these guys go, our cheeky bards. So this one's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to expend a bardic die, and he is going to give it to... I don't know. This dude, I'm going to give him a little bardic die as a treat. He gets a little one of those. And then that's going to be that bard's turn, which means that now we have a second bard who is going to use his dash action. And he's just going to straight up run as far as he can. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And that's going to be his action. That is the end of the bards, if anyone wants to use a legendary action.
No.
Okay, and then that is going to bring us to our Bauhaneth.
God, I wish my
Yes.
first roll connected.
Okay, so it says I can make either... I have either a... I can make multi-attacks, and it's either a bite and 2 tentacles, or 4 tentacle grabs. One question I have before I decide is, with a reach of 10, do I reach this guy here?
Yes, you do.
Okay, then I will use 4 tentacle strikes, although And the first one is going to be this poor little dwarf right in front of me. So
Okay.
the first one is a 15.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Perfect. For rolling damage, I don't have like a shortcut.
So
for
you
this
click
one.
the attack in the chat. You see where it says
Chat,
attack?
yep.
Yeah, there you go. So he will take 6 bludgeoning damage, and he is going to have to make a
DC 15.
DC 15. He is going to choose to try to make it with strength. He does not get out. He is grappled. Let me give him a little grapple token.
Okay.
Alrighty. And is there anything else that you would like to do? Or no, you still have 3 more attacks. My bad.
I have 3 more. So the next one is to the guy here.
Okay.
And I'd like to, again, next tentacle attack.
Alrighty.
22.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
10.
Okay, so he is going to take 10 damage. Your tentacle reaches out. He's struggling to get away from it. He is unable to. He is also grappled. Holy smokes, you got a bunch of dudes grappled right now. Okay, you have 2
Yes,
more
I
tentacle
do.
attacks.
Oh, and he's pulled 5 feet closer to me.
Okay,
So he's now like...
I shall scooch him up here.
Yes, and then last one is here.
All
If
right.
So a 15.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 to this guy, and he is going to attempt to break free from your tentacles. He does not. Wow, I'm rolling like actual garbage. So he's going to be restrained and move closer to you. 5 feet
Now
closer.
This guy's just outside of range, right?
That guy is just outside of range, yes.
Okay. Then I won't use my last tentacle strike. And now these guys are just grappled, so if I move, do they move with me?
No, because you have a range of 10 feet. So if you were to move, as long as you stay within the 10 feet of them, you would be able to keep them where they currently are. You will not be bringing them with you because that would be an action to drag them.
Okay.
But you can move forward like 5 feet to put yourself in range with the other guy and attack him, and they will stay where they are.
Ooh, so I can... Okay, so I can move, like, about here?
Yes, you could move there and attack that guy, sure.
Then I'll do a strike there. That's a 26.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 12 damage to him. Let's see if he can break free.
Barn is just going to be freaking dragging around the
No, he
entire
does
army.
not. So he is also a cheeky restrained, and he's going to move 5 feet closer to you, but he's within 5 feet, so that's as much as he can go, and that's going to be your full turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's going to bring us to our Drow Shadowblade.
I think my turn got skipped.
Oh,
I have a 16 initiative.
I think you didn't click on the
Oh, I see
It
it. Go
was
ahead,
up there.
Morkoth. I see it. Yep,
On
go
the
ahead.
bottom,
I don't
yeah.
know why it skipped you, but go ahead. You're first.
As evil creatures, do we care about hitting our friends?
I'm gonna leave that up to you. You guys are working together as a unified party. You've been given orders by your master who has unified you. However, previously to this unification, some of your races did fight each other, so I wouldn't say that you're the best friends, but there's probably some enmity.
The master would probably beat us if we were bad boys.
Yeah.
Am I not on the list again? For
You're
tournament.
hurting him. You're not killing him.
I don't know why it
No,
does
you're
this.
Well,
not.
then-
I'm gonna put you on.
I don't know why it does this to me. I
Because
click
you
the
don't
thingy.
do it correct.
Yeah, but I click the thingy for the token, and then I click initiative, and then it doesn't show up.
Okay, so 1 second. Let me add you real fast because I'm just gonna roll initiative for you, and you're gonna take the initiative I give you.
Sure.
Nope.
Sure.
It's weird. Yeah, no, they actually did like a Death Kiss Initiative 19. So
Yeah, but he didn't click his token.
Yeah, but I did click my token. I had it highlighted.
Okay, all right, it doesn't matter. Moving on. Anyways, that brings us
doesn't.
to our Morkoth. So Morkoth did Evard's Black Tentacles. Who are you casting this on?
I'm drawing the area. for it.
Okay, those dudes, I see that, and they have to make a spell save DC.
Yep, DC
That's
17,
high, jeez.
dexterity.
Holy smokes, then.
They
That's
might be
gonna
in trouble.
be, let's see, what kind of, it's a dex save? Okay, so this is for the 2 scouts. Or, I mean, the 2 guards, my bad. Whoopsie. He fails. He fails. Okay, good, great, wonderful. And now for the 3rd person in here, which is the War Priest. He also has to make a save. And he is also going to fail. So go ahead and roll. Whoa! Okay, so they're all going to take 13 bludgeoning damage, which is going to kill the 2 guards. How would you like to kill both of these simultaneously?
The black tentacles just pick them up and smash their heads together.
Ah, classic, classic. And this dude, the War Priest, now has to, he is restrained. And he can
At the
use
start
his...
of its turn, it's going to take 3d6, and any creature that goes in there,
Wonderful,
if
wonderful.
they fail.
Is there anything else that you would
Beautiful.
like to do with your turn?
No, that is it.
Wonderful. And that's going to bring us now to our Bahaneth.
I think that was like a weird mix-up because I already went. However, I would like
Yeah,
to
you
use a
already went.
legendary action again here.
Okay.
So it works out. I'm going to teleport again, and it says, anyone grappled with me comes with me.
Okay, so tell me where you would like
Oh,
to
no.
teleport.
I have a... Bahaneth has a climb speed.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to teleport to where I'm sticking to the side of this 300-foot deep hole
Yes.
with these dwarves attached to my tentacles, just dangling there.
Wonderful. Go ahead and move yourself
Oh.
there.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
And
I
I'm
will
just
bring
gonna-
the dwarves with you.
I just want them all kind of like lined up in a row, like little ducklings, just waiting.
Just a giant mouth at the bottom of the tunnel starts opening up.
Okay,
Blinking mob.
excellent. Well done. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I want to see if I can.
That's your legendary
Dang.
action, so that's it.
Oh, I can
actually.
use telepathy. I have telepathy. I'd like to like let these
You've
four
already
dwarves
used the
know.
legendary action, though.
I have 3.
Okay, but you can't do 2 in a row.
Hey,
You can
yeah,
only
I
do
can't do 2
one.
in a row.
No.
It says here only 1 at the end of another creature's turn, and only used 1 at a time.
Yeah, so you just used 1 at
Oh,
the
I
end of
can't use-
another creature's turn,
Yeah.
and so now we're done. And now it's going to be the Drow Shadowblade's turn.
I would like my turn, please.
Right. Oh, okay. I understand. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
So this guy I'm picking right here, he's a person I can go murder.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to, as a bonus, all this area is it dim light / darkness down here?
It's all dim light, yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm going to shadow step 60 feet right here
Dope.
as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll use a bit of my movement to get within range of this guy. And
Okay.
then I'm going to do a multi-attack with my Shadow Sword.
Alrighty.
So 22 to hit for the first
That's-
attack, and a 26 to hit for the second attack. And then how do
Definitely
I...
going
I
to
just click
hit.
the attack here?
Yeah, you
That-
see where it says attack?
So
Yep.
that... Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. You are doing
So 7 plus 5 would be 12, and then I don't know, is that the necrotic damage actually there?
26. Yes. So 12 plus 26 is 38.
I think
Ooh.
that's is that rolling the crit?
That's rolling the crit, I think.
That
right?
is rolling the correct.
Oh no, so it'll just be 7.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
7 plus
it's a 7
13,
point.
so it's
Yeah,
20.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 20, okay.
Alrighty,
20
and
points
so
damage,
he
and
takes the
then-
20 damage as you come up behind him with your Shadowblade.
And then if he's still up, or the
Yep,
second
he's
attack
still
will hit
alive.
him. So that's another 8 plus 13 again, so 21 points of damage.
21. At this point, he is incredibly bloodied. You've come up behind him. You've shadow stepped through. It looks like you've just teleported through the dim light. You come up, 2 swords, stab, stab. He's just gushing blood. You hear him gasping for air, but he is still standing.
All right, and that's my turn then.
And you're also going to now fill your unoccupied 5-foot cube within 5 feet of the target with magical darkness, which remains
Yep.
for 1 minute. So I'm going to draw a little cube for you so that you know that this is the 5 feet of darkness. And he can't see anything now, so wonderful.
my God.
Is there anything
Dying
else
and
that
can't
you would
see.
like to do with your turn?
Nope, that's it. Oh, don't worry. When I leave, I
him.
can dispel it and do 66 damage to him. So he's gone.
Great.
Oh, no.
Wonderful. Okay. That's going to bring us to our war priest, the one that is grappled by what are you? The
Bahana.
the Bahaneth. So what does that save? It's an action for him to do that?
Yeah, he is dangling over the edge
No,
of
no,
the
no, no,
drop.
no, not the Bahaneth, the Morkoth.
Oh, okay. never
Yeah.
mind.
It's a DC something. It's he gets out of it. It's a
17, I think.
yeah,
17.
17. So
17.
he is no longer grappled. He gets out, but that is his entire action.
He's still, I believe, he takes a creature that starts its turn in the air is already restrained, takes 3d6, then he can try and take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then go ahead and roll damage. 13. All right. So as he breaks free from your grasp, your last little squish, like a boa constrictor, your tentacles squish him and he's able to break free, but he takes damage. He is also going to move 5, 10, 15 over here out of your reach of your tentacles. That's going to be his turn. The next war priest, who is over here, is going to take his movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He has taken the dash action. That's his turn. And then the last war priest, same deal, dash action. You guys have caught them as they, you burst through as they were unable to all run up in time. This torch, I think, is maybe what you clicked, Death Kiss, so that's why your initiative was out of order. That is going to be the War Priest's turn if anybody has a legendary action that they would like to take.
No, I think I'd just stay here and wait for them to.
Okie
Either-
dokie,
Yeah.
which is going to bring us to our veterans. So the one that's in the darkness globe, he is going to attempt to run out of it. He is disoriented, so he's going to roll a d4 to see what direction he goes in. And he's going to go north, which puts him out of melee range. Would you like to make an attack of opportunity, Drow Shadowblade?
Definitely.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
17.
That is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, so 7 plus 17 is... How do you want to kill this guy as he escapes your globe of darkness?
As he tries to run away, the Drow Shadowblade just sort of runs up, grabs him by the neck, then just stabs him through the chest from behind and just pushes his body over.
Dope. Yeah, the blade actually comes through his chest cavity and then you push him over. Wonderful. Okay, so he's gonzo, which brings us to our next veteran who sees you doing that. However, he is the one with the bardic inspiration. So great. He's going to run up here. He's going to attempt to attack you. He has a multi-attack, so he's going to use his longsword. Does a 20 hit?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to do 13 slashing damage to you. Do you want me to subtract that for you? Gotcha.
13 you said? Oh,
Yeah, I
you
just
got
did it.
Okay.
And
You just-
then he's going to attempt to do it again. And a 22, I assume, hits. So
Yep, that
he's
hits.
going to slashy for 9 damage to you.
Okay.
And then that's going to be his turn. The next one is going to run up and you're the closest person, so he is going to attempt to shoot you with a crossbow. Does a 12 hit? I didn't think so. Alrighty. The next one is over here. He's going to run
The
35,
dwarves
40,
kill one of us.
45, 50, 55, 60. He took the dash action. He's as far as he can go. And this one, same deal, dash action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And that is the end of the veterans' turns.
The action economy.
So then we have a mage who is going to attempt to... What's the range on this before I make up my mind? The range is 150 feet, baby. Let's go. We got time. He is going to attempt to hit the Neothelid. And what? Let's see here. It's a 20-foot radius, so it's going to hit the Neothelid and the Aboleth. I'm going to need you guys to roll dex saves.
I'm great at these. Oh, unlucky.
Whoa.
Do you guys have legendary resistance?
I don't care to use one right now.
Alright,
Okay.
fair enough.
What's weird is it rolled the wrong spell, so I'm going to try to do it again. Because it's supposed to be fireball, but it's giving me ice storm
Storm.
damage.
There's ice storm again.
And I don't know why it's doing that. So instead, I'm just going to roll the damage myself, which is 8d6 fire damage. I don't know why it's...
What's the radius of fireball?
It's 20 feet. It's 150 feet range, and then it's a 20-foot radius. So
I was just asking because I was going to say, does it hit like one of the dwarves as it goes off?
no, it's in between the two
Okay.
of you, so it hits those two. And so you guys are going to take 19 plus 15 is 34 fire damage. Is anyone immune to it?
34, dude? No. I'm not.
Okay, so you take 34 fire damage.
I have magical resistance, but I don't have any fire resistance. I just take it. I have advantage on saving throws.
Oh, okay. You still, with your advantage, would have not,
would've not.
passed, but that's okay. And then this guy, now that he has cast a spell, is going to move forward 30 feet, which brings us to the second mage, who is going to take his movement. And then he is going to attempt... Let's see how far away he is from you. 50 feet. Okay. And our Drow Shadowblade, he's going to magic missile you at the second level. So let's see here. I have to mark off that he did a second level spell, and I get to roll one more d4, considering. And also, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's rolling for all of them. Okay, so you take 8 force damage.
Okay.
I will
That's fine.
subtract that for you. At this point, you guys hear up to the north of the tunnel, up in this part, you hear some commotion. You can hear dwarves shouting. You can hear some very loud bangs. You can't see up there because there is like this rocky ridge kind of blocking. It's kind of like a downward sloping thing down to this area where you guys have burst out of. And that is going to now bring us to the Neothelid.
All right. Let's see. Did that guy move? He did. I still... Yeah, I'm still in range. So one of my abilities is creature sense. I can sense the presence of any creature that has an intelligence of 4 or higher within a mile.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So who are they?
You sense that there are several. All the
Oh,
defenders
so-
that are here.
And specifically, it knows the distance and direction to each creature, as well as the creature's intelligence score, but can't sense anything else about it.
Okay. Most of
Sounds-
these creatures have an intelligence score. All the creatures have an intelligence score of 10 or higher. I'll just say that, some of them are pretty smart. There's like, archmage, there's veterans, there's guards, there's gladiators, there's war priests, there's bards, berserkers, scouts. Within a mile, you sense that there are thousands of dwarves above you. You guys are at the bottom of a dwarven cavern that has been dug into the mountain, and you can sense that above you is an entire settlement of dwarves going up into the mountain. To the north of this cavern, up here where you heard those voices and those loud bangs, there are many builders with an intelligence score of 10 or higher. They are currently gathering in a big mass just outside of, where the top is. And you can sense that there's about 30 or 40 of them up there.
Get them, dwarves.
All right, I want to cast Feeble Mind on this guy here. Wherever, let's see, I can mark him.
Which one? Oh, that one? Okie dokie. Is that a save for him?
Yes. So Feeble Mind is, I have range 150 feet.
If you just click Feeble Mind, it'll show it in the chat
Okay,
with the DC.
there we go.
It says spell save DC 0.
That's
Okay,
quite
I'm just
odd.
gonna make an intelligence save real quick. He
crits anyway.
he crits anyway, so I'm gonna try to figure out what's your spell save DC? Why is it not showing up? So he succeeds on that.
Okay.
It's gonna be a spell save DC 16, just for the future, so we know.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I'll go ahead and move up to 30 feet. So right there.
Alrighty.
No, don't kill my minions.
And that's going to bring us to the Gladiators' turn. So this one is going to run up to here. He is going to... Does he have a ranged? He has a spear. He's going to attempt to throw the spear at a disadvantage. 5, 10, 15. Oh no, he can attempt to throw it at you, the Drow Shadowblade.
No.
They kill one of us.
A 23, I assume, hits
Yeah, that's
for 9 piercing damage. So I will go ahead and subtract that. That is going to be his full turn. And the next gladiator, who is over here, is going to take the dash action.
I mean,
Run, bitch, run.
realistically, for each one of us that the dwarves take down, our characters won't have to fight that monster, right?
yeah, but that's
So
boring.
No, that's
That
way
is
too
boring.
meta.
That's
That's
very
too meta.
boring.
You're going to take psychic damage. Right here, we'll take psychic damage. Okay, so
If I took too much damage, I'm leaving.
that's going to be the end of the gladiator's turn. The berserker that is stuck in the Bahaneth's grasp is going to attempt to free himself. But if he frees himself, dude, he might fall in the hole. He is unable to do that, thank God. The next one, which is also in your grasp, is going to attempt to free himself. The free DC is 16, correct?
15.
15. Okay, well, that berserker wasn't able to. The next one, which is also in your grasp. is unable
still
to
attack
free
it,
himself.
They can attack at disadvantage while grappled, right?
They I guess they could. They're going to attempt to free themselves though, regardless, because they are dangling over a pit and do not want to be dangling
Make-
over a pit.
That would make more sense for them to just fucking
Oh, they're
go.
all
Oh,
dangling
no.
over a pit.
None of them are able to free themselves, so they got that going for them, which is nice. This dude,
The grappled condition in 5e is really, really pointless. Actually, they don't get disadvantage. There's
Oh, don't they?
no,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely nothing that happens.
regardless though, they're dangling over a 300-foot pit and they are not feeling very glad about it. This guy who moved forward the 30 feet is going to attempt nothing because he can't reach you, so he's actually going to continue taking the dash action. He's going to go up to there. And the last guy, dash action, same thing. And he makes it to there. And that's going to be the end of the Berserker's turn. Anyone with a legendary action want to do anything?
I would, but I can only. I mean, you know what? I'll use my. Okay. For how we're doing this, are we doing the legendary actions as though like as it's worded on the character sheet? Then, in terms of like how they work.
Yeah.
Okay, so like legendary actions are regained in terms of the points at the start of my next turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Then I may as well. I'll use a bite attack against one of the ones that I have grappled
Okay.
underneath, like dangling.
Tell me which one.
Let's go with the one here.
Okay, go
Just the-
ahead and
yeah.
roll for it.
Oh, well, right. This one. 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All
Jesus.
right.
38.
You chomp into him, your teeth ripping into the flesh. He is still dangling there, very limply. He is alive, but there's blood pouring out of his neck and throat where you have bit into him. Holy moly. All right, so that is going to bring us to that guard's dead. He's gone. That guard's dead. He's gone. This guard is going to attempt to run up here, and he is going to try to throw a spear at the Yaklaw, and he crits.
Ooh.
You're
Kill
going
him.
to take 12 piercing damage, Yaklaw. Do you have any
Okay.
resistance to that?
No, I do not.
Okay, you take a spear to the face.
Nice, love it. That's where I like it.
The next guard is going to see that that worked out very well for his buddy here, and he's going to attempt the exact same thing. Spear to your face.
Big mistake.
Does
That
a
misses.
10, yeah, I assume it misses. There is another guard who's going to take the same thing, and he's going to attempt to hit you in the face. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Alrighty, so that's going to be 3 hole piercing damages. I believe that that's your shadow demon too. Am I? Oh, you already
No,
subtracted?
yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Then there's another guard who is going to... He took the dash action to get up to here, meaning that the last guard saw that and is going to also follow suit. And he's going to run up to here. That is the end of the guards, which is going to bring us to the Aboleth.
To be blown away by my stunning 10 feet movement.
Oh yeah.
I'm a squid on land. Don't judge me. So would 10 feet be like 5, 10?
Correct. No. It's only the 2 squares.
He takes
Yeah.
up 4 squares though as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
what
start
I mean.
from... Here, I'll show you. You
So
start...
would it be like there? Would I?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So that's fine. And then I'm going to cast Enslave on this one.
Okay, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Just roll low, please.
Okay. A crit fail. You have enslaved a scout.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah, so the scout's mine now, and on my turn, he'll start trying to help us kill everybody.
Alrighty, wonderful then. Fantastic. Do you wanna? You can communicate with it telepathically. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Just gonna say kill, and
Kill.
yeah,
Wonderful.
and that's my turn.
Okay, so because you got your turn skipped last time, Death Kiss, would you like to go?
Sure. I am a giant floating monster that doesn't actually have the range to do anything. So we're gonna dash right here, and we're gonna talk to that guard in deep speech and say, "Oh no, I'm a giant floating tentacle monster. Don't hit me, uwu."
Okay. The dwarf does not speak deep speech, so it just looks up at you in fear and awe. That's
Wait,
going.
Uwu's not universal?
No, uwu in deep speech
Uwu.
is not universal. Uwu in deep speech sounds like. Like
It takes 5 minutes to say
has
uwu in
no
deep
idea
speech.
what you're doing.
it's the Inception sound effect, like.
All right, so 60-foot range. Let's see what we got here. Too far out of range for that. I'm going to move this dude all the way forward. Now are you within range? Still no. Okay, well then that kind of kills that now, doesn't it? Instead, we're going to do... Oh, bonus action. Misty Step. That's what we're doing. So this guy's gonna hop over here with a bonus action, and then he is now going to cast Banishment. Is this the creature that you summoned, or is that you?
The one up north is the one I summoned. yeah.
Okay, so he's going to attempt to cast Banishment on it. You're going to have to make a charisma saving throw. And spell save DC 17. So your shadow demon that you have just taken, or that you summoned, is going to be banished for 1 minute.
Well, that's wonderful.
Great. Okay. And that's going to be his turn, which brings us back to the Death Kiss. You get your turn in order now, but I just gave you a turn at the start of the
Ooh.
initiative.
Okay, we're gonna move nice and here, and then we're going to be screaming out free hugs while we tentacle attack all three of these guys.
All
Punch
three of
once
these
each.
guys? Okay.
Yep.
And those are just basic guards. So they have an AC of 16. So the first one misses.
Misses.
And the second two take 14 and 10. So I'm going to say that guy misses. This guy's dead.
Oh.
And the dude that takes 10 is quite literally hanging on by 1 HP. You can see him just struggling to breathe and live. And then he has to make a DC to see if he escapes. He is able to not be restrained with his last remaining 1 HP. He just sort of falls limp as you try to grasp onto him, and he gets out of your tentacle reach. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, I'd be disappointed though. These people don't want my free hugs.
Yep. Okie dokie. That's going to bring us to some scouts. This scout moves forward.
And my scout move up here to like around that spot.
Yeah, sure. You want the scout to go here? And who do you want the
Yeah.
scout to attack?
I would just attack like one of these guards, like one of these people in those 3 area. I don't really mind which one.
So he's going to do 2 ranged attacks. He's going to do a longbow, crit fail, second longbow on a 13 to the guard. The guard has an AC of 16, so he actually makes it. So that's good. The scout that just moved over here is going to attempt to do the same thing. He wants to shoot at the Death Kiss. 2 longbow attacks. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
You're going to take 7 piercing damage. I'll subtract that for you. Meaning that the next scout is the one that's right here. He's now that he no longer is in front of the Yaklal, is going to try to shoot at the Neothalid. 2 longbow attacks. Does a 20 and a 12 hit?
Oh, those were better times.
Baka.
Sorry, 12? No, 16.
Okay, so you're gonna take 7 piercing. That's not even okay. And then that's it for the scouts. Does anyone want to take a legendary action?
You don't
I ain't
have
got
any.
nothing I ain't got nothing I can do.
Okay, Yaklal, you're up.
All right. What we're gonna do is go ahead and let's do some crowd control, shall we, guys? Gonna go ahead and
Be gentle.
throw
Ooh,
some
Ooh.
webbing.
Yes.
alrighty.
It's 60 feet, right? So I want the point of origin here, and it's a 20-foot or right here. So like
They're gonna get me.
starting there, I want it to go 20 feet, then 20 feet down.
Alrighty, and I'm just gonna go look at your spell save DC real quick.
Yeah, I believe it's 15.
14. Okay.
They're not
And
popping up.
so my question is, the 20 feet, you want it to get who? This?
So yeah, I want the point. Actually, the point of like I want it to start
Here?
here. Yeah,
Okay.
and then I guess 20 feet down that way, 20 feet to the right.
All right, so let me draw a little circle for you. So 20 feet to 20, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here, right? Does that look correct?
Nothing actually showed up for me.
How about now?
There
Oh,
it
there
is.
you go. There you go. Thank you.
Ooh, goddamn.
So 5, 10, 15.
Is it a?
It's a
It should
cube or
be
a circle?
It's a cube. It's a
Oh,
cube. It's
whoop,
a cube.
rip. Okay, that changes that now, doesn't it? Yikes.
So like that.
Okie dokie. So those 4
Yeah.
have to make saves.
Yep.
Are they dex savers or strength checks? Oof. Okay. Strength.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be five
So
of them?
that's a veteran has to make it. 18. He succeeds. The berserker or the gladiator, I mean, he has to make it. He succeeds. The war priest has to make it. He does not succeed, so he is restrained.
Yes.
Oh, that's another gladiator. Second gladiator has to make it. He does not succeed. He is also restrained. And this dude is a berserker. He has to make it. He is also restrained. Okay, excellent. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move
Okay.
right here, and that's my turn.
Excellent, excellent. That is going to bring us to the bards. Bard number 1 is going to move, and he's going to give a bardic inspiration to this scout. Bard number 2 is going to move to here, and he's going to try to shoot the drow. Actually, he's going to cast Shatter and you have to make a con save 12, DC 12.
22.
You
Nice.
save that, okay. And you're gonna take half of this. You're gonna take half of 11, so you're gonna take 5 damage.
Sweet.
And that's gonna be his turn, which brings us to the Morkoth.
I'm going to,
Really taking
as I pass by the yokel, I will say telepathically to it, "Good job, spider kisser." And
How does he
I'm
know?
going to cast chain lightning
Jesus
Oh.
Christmas.
at these. It's going to target these 4. And the restrained ones have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay,
Nice.
wonderful.
Teamwork.
So there are 2 gladiators, one with disadvantage, one without.
Wait, you're down
So-
there. 3 have disadvantage and 1 does not.
Yeah, so this is a gladiator and this is a gladiator. So one of the, I'm just gonna roll for both. One has disadvantage. This is the one with disadvantage. He rolls a 5. He does not save. The second one is going to roll also a 5. He does not save. Then there is a war priest with disadvantage. He rolls a 9. He does not save. And then there is a berserker with disadvantage, and he rolls a 14. Does a 14 save? Nope. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Go.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The 45 damage you see as a actual streak of lightning goes and starts targeting all of them like a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bouncing in between all of them. It lights up the air. You smell the acrid smell of burning flesh. And as the air actually crisps up, it gets hot. Some of them are
Delicious.
bloodied. This guy is bloodied. This guy is bloodied. The other 2 are very injured. You see burn scars across their chests and arms. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
That is it.
Whoa, okie dokie. And that's going to bring us to the Balhanath.
Well,
have
first
4
off,
dudes.
Drop
dangling.
them, drop them, drop them,
okay.
drop them.
I would like to, one at a time, slowly, from left to right, just let go. Wait a second. Like, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Okay. As you do that, first thing I need you to do is roll 20d6.
Okay.
Because that's going to be the fall damage if they don't save. It's going to be a DC 18 dex save for them to catch onto the wall.
Hold on. Roll 1. I'm trying to find.
Just write
do-
slash.
Oh, I got it.
roll.
82.
Jeez, that one fails. 1 succeeds. So 1 succeeds and the other 3 fail. So the second one that succeeds is now grabbing onto the wall, and the other 3 have fallen down the pit to their depths. You hear as they go down, "Ah!" and then crunch, splat, after like 45 seconds of them falling or however long it takes.
Cue that iconic movie scream.
Yeah.
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
That's what else would you like
is
to
he-
do?
For the one that grabbed onto the wall, is he, assuming that this is like a hole, did he like grab on outside of my range? Like, is he further down?
No, as you dropped him, he just sort of swung himself and caught onto the wall. He's about 5 feet underneath the lip to get onto the surface. So yeah, he's like beneath you.
Okay. I will approach him and do a multi-attack. So it'll be, let's say, like 5 feet of movement. So I'll just kind of shift over to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a bite and up to 2 tentacles attack. So I'll do
Okay.
the bite first.
Alrighty.
19,
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
21.
Okie dokie. He is very injured by that, but he is holding on strong.
Cool. Tentacle attack, because I get 2 of those.
Okie dokie.
13.
A 13 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay.
These guys didn't even get to rage.
Okay, it's just 14. It counted the crit, so it'll be 14 damage for this one.
Okay.
And then he has to make that one DC 15 save or be grappled again.
He does not make it.
Cool. And I'm not really wanting to let this go. I have another tentacle attack, so I'll just kind of give him a little smack across the face with the second tentacle.
Excellent.
12?
12 does not hit.
Okay.
He is still alive.
And grappled with me again.
And grappled with
Nice.
you. Fantastic. And that's your turn?
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to our Drow Shadowblade.
Question: would I have noticed the archpriest over here?
The
Archmage, sorry.
roll a perception check.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
roll
God.
wisdom for you.
Hang on. Where is my proper? No, it says I have a +6 to whiz, so yeah. Oh no, +6 to oh no, yeah, it's the same. Never mind. 15.
You would have noticed it, yes.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step 60 feet right behind him.
Okie dokie.
Jesus.
No, my
No.
And then, okay, how does this work? Because it says for my multi-attack that I can dismiss the darkness, the magical darkness that was like right here or something. Is that just part of the multi-attack that I can do? Just dismiss it? Or how does that work?
Let me take a little peek.
Because it doesn't specifically say it's like a bonus action thing or anything. It's just in the description of my multi-attack.
It's you can make 2 attacks with your sword, and then if the attack hits and the target is within 10 feet of that darkness, then you can dismiss the darkness and cause the target to take 21 necrotic damage. So you
Okay.
need to,
So never mind.
yeah,
Never
hit
mind.
that guy.
Okay. No, because I was just wondering whether it meant I could dispel the darkness up here and make this guy down here take 66. But no,
You would
it's all
need
good.
to hit the guy.
Yep, sweet. No, cool. Thank you for clearing that up. So, I'll just teleport behind the archmage and I'll just make my multi-attacks.
Alrighty then.
21
That
and
is-
crit fail.
That's a
Def-
+9. He gets a +9?
Insanity.
Yeah.
Please go ahead and
Oh,
roll that
no.
first attack.
Just the one attack. So he takes 6 plus 9 across, so 15 points of damage.
Alrighty. And as you slice him in the back as he's trying to face like the hole and all the demons, you just teleport behind him, slice him across the back. You actually cut his robes, the very fancy schmancy dwarven robes. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I believe that is all I can do at the moment, so yes.
Alrighty
This is all I can
then.
do.
And so there is going to be this war priest who is restrained. He is going to try to get free. He's going to fail. That does not work for him. The next one is going to run 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 to here. And he's going to try to hit the Morkoth with a guiding bolt.
Question, Jibbly, does my magical darkness now transfer on top of the archmage also, or does it still
can
say
if
where it
you would
was?
like it to be.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, let me draw a little square for you.
Oh, I just did.
Oh, you did? Wonderful.
Yep. Did you? Sorry.
And 19, does that hit you, Morkoth?
19. Normally would, but I'm going to cast shield.
Oh, great. Okay, well then, in that case, this guy just wasted a turn. Wonderful, fantastic. That brings us to the third war priest, who is going to take his action to move over here. He is going to attempt to also do a guiding bolt to hit the Death Kiss, as long as it's 120 feet. Does an 18 hit Death Kiss?
Yes.
All right, you're going to take 5 radiant damage.
Okey-doke.
I will oh, you subtracted it? Okay. Also, you're going to the next attack on you is going to have advantage. Which
Why
brings
you gotta
us
do me like that?
to a dead veteran who has died. The next veteran is going to run up and attempts to hit the Morkoth, and he has a Bard inspiration, so he's going to use that. And he's going to attempt to multi-attack you. 2 longsword attacks. The first one, he's going to use his Bardic inspiration. Does 11 hit? I don't think so. Does a 14 hit, Morkoth?
No.
Oh, okay, well then he has just wasted his turn as well. Great, great. This dude,
The dwarves are really letting me down right now.
the
Doing their
next
best.
one is going to attempt to double attack to you as well, Morkoth. Does a 20 hit?
With shield, no.
Okay, and a 22 with shield, does that hit?
17 plus 5, that is 22. So yes.
So if it meets it, it beats it. All right, excellent. 10 slashing damages to you. I shall subtract.
I
And
already did.
this guy is not restrained, so he is going to run out to here. But he's going to take the dash action, but he's up on the death kiss now, but that's his full action. And then this veteran, also same deal. Dash. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Wonderful. Which brings us to our mages.
May I
Yes,
use my legendary action?
you certainly may.
I would like to take another bite out of this delicious dwarf.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
24?
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
16.
16. All right, with that, you see now he is bloodied. He has survived being grappled, being tried to be dropped down a 300-foot hole. He is clasped on to the wall. He just wants to climb up, and you just keep ripping into him. He is still alive, but he is very, very injured.
The hardy dwarf.
He's a hardy dwarf. All right,
This is the guy we should have recruited.
What does he taste like?
He tastes like salty beef jerky that's been left in the fire for too long, and it has like a sooty coal exterior, like as if like there's like charcoal on his skin, so when you bite into him you get like that first layer of like dusty, but then when you actually bite into his meat, his flesh and his blood, tastes like iron, little chewy, a little stringy.
Okay.
Dwarf jerky available at your local 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Eating dwarves.
This
your local
dude
underdog.
is going to do Fireball yet again, and it's going to say Ice Storm for some reason, which is broken, but it is a DC 14 Dex save on the Neothelid and the Aboleth.
Again together right now.
You will fail
It's
that.
pretty good.
And
Oh, I succeed.
you will pass that, so I'm going to roll my 8d6.
Are you looking healthy, Neothelid?
So 26 damage to the Neothelid, I shall subtract, and 13 damage to
I got the Aboleth.
Yeah, you get 13 damage to you, Aboleth,
Yep.
because you succeeded. All right, and that's going to be that guy's turn, which now brings us to this guy's turn. He's going to run over here, and he's going to also cast a fireball, but he's going to do it in the middle of the Yaklaw and the Death Kiss, so I need you guys to make Dex saving throws.
Right, this dwarf right here, dude.
Okay, can
Yeah.
your Yaklaw saves. And...
I also have fire resistance.
Oh, good. So you're going to take half of half damage, which is
Yeah.
going to be 22. So you actually take 11, but then you take half of that, so you're only going to take 5 damages.
Okay, go ahead and subtract that.
I'm going to be very sad.
And then you're going to take the full 22. Also, I forgot that when the Drow Shadowblade attacked the Archmage, he has to make a con save to continue concentrating on his banish spell, and he fails. So your summoned Shadow Demon, or your summoned
Back.
thing
God.
comes back.
Did the dwarf next to me not get hit?
Oh no, he did. That's coming up
Okay.
next. That's
Okay.
coming up next.
Whoa.
And
Getting hot in here, dwarf.
this dude would have gotten hit, so he has to make a dex save as well. He passes, so he takes the 11 damage. And that is going to bring us to the Neothelid.
All right. So on my acid breath, 60-foot cone. That's range. 60-foot range.
So it
Or-
emanates from you, and then it hits everything in a 60-foot range. I have a template if you would like to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see the cone, like how wide it is at the end.
Let me find that for you.
That is insanity. 60 feet. Cone. Fucking
That's
A
hell.
lot of
huge.
ice cream.
That's disgusting, actually.
Yeesh.
Give me 1
Oh
second
my-
while it loads. And
Like,
it's a
you've got
60-foot cone?
With
That's what
30
it
feet
says,
movement, you could hit literally everything just about down this way.
Right.
Hell, you could
That's
hit
why I
that.
wanted to see what the cone looks like.
Holy shit.
So let me flip it.
Oh my god.
Let me
Mwah.
flip it.
That's only 50 feet, Ghibli.
It says it's 60.
Yeah, if I moved my 30-foot to where I've got it marked there, do you see? Can you move the point there?
To here. Okay, so you move your full movement to here.
If I were to move there, I want to see. That's where I want to see.
Oh yeah, you hit a lot of dudes.
Yeah, a
The
lot of
problem is
people.
that if you move to here, you're gonna have to do a contested strength check against this guy to push him out of the way, which I don't think is gonna be a problem for you, but just so you're aware.
Never know. Never know.
Could have to.
Guys, hold
Yeah,
your-
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Actually,
So,
Okie dokie, he's going to make a do a strength roll. Okay, beat a 3.
Beat a
Where
3.
Do
where
it.
is he standing?
Yeah, would he be like around this way instead? Because he's sitting on top of the death kiss as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd have to go there. All right, and now you're going to do a DC 18 Dex
Yeah, I wanna
save for
turn
all
that-
these dudes.
let's see. Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's. Do we want to?
You wanna-
Well, actually, yeah. Do we want to hit that guy, or do we want to hit the guy up here?
If you
Yeah,
can
go
get,
for more
Hit the guy
people.
down low. He has disadvantage.
Okay, and it might actually. If you spin that, can we?
I can't actually spin it. It's the dumbest thing.
Will it hit this guy though? Is his question. Will that?
Do you want to
corner
go
pick
up
him
or down with it?
Well, if the cone, let me just draw here.
I'd say it probably would hit them if you moved it down.
you'd probably miss out on this guy. And
Yeah.
That's the only person.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Well, those
Move it
guys,
down.
those
Because
guys
you
are
could
dead.
you could do 60
You'd hit
feet out this way to hit that
all of
guy,
these.
and it would
Yeah.
also go out to here.
Yeah.
And then you would
So-
hit everyone here. You would hit more people doing it this way than you would if you hit this one guy up there.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, I mean,
worry.
obviously maximize. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Then in that case, I need to make a bunch of saving throws.
yeah,
You got-
DC.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Somehow the berserker saves, but oh no, he has disadvantage because he's restrained. So he takes 35 acid damage. Oh, you want to roll your
Oh,
10d6?
10d6.
Go ahead, roll 10d6.
What's the command for that? Roll. Is it
So
R?
just
Or...
roll. Oh, just /R space 10 d6.
Okay.
Aha! 2 extra points.
Excellent. All right, so this guy dies. Number 1, death to you.
Solving.
This guy is going to make a save. There are 2 war priests, and they both have one has disadvantage, one does not. So this is the one with disadvantage. He fails. The one with not, he actually succeeds. The War Priest that takes the 37 damage dies. Half of 37 is 15 plus 3 is 18. He will take 18 damage. He does not die. Then we have a Gladiator. He has to make a save. He fails. He takes the 37 damage. He is now bloodied. This Gladiator does not have disadvantage. He has to make a save. He passes, so he only takes 13. The Mage here has to make a save. Jeez Louise, dude. He fails. He takes 37 damage.
The action economy, oh god.
He dies. Okay. You'll hit the Scout in the back. This Scout has to make a save. He fails. 37 damage. He has literally... He's bloodied. He's like barely hanging on. And this veteran... Holy smokes, dude. He saves, so he takes 13. And that... Oh! That's everyone in a 60-foot cone. Holy smokes. Jeez Louise. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn there?
Just burp.
Okay.
And then I'd like to take another bite out of my meal here.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Alright.
Just chomping away.
You
Ah.
crit failed. So no, he's able to just like, he drops down on one hand and like dangles and swings off to the side, and so you miss.
Imagine only rolling it a +7.
Ugh, God, yeah.
Do I have a +9, you loser?
At that point, who was it that senses creatures? Was that you, Neothelid?
Yeah. I sense anything that has an intelligence of 4 or higher within a mile.
That mass of creatures that was up to the north that you sensed has now grown from about 40 to 50 people to almost 100. They're all gathered around a central thing. You don't know what it is. Can you read their minds, or you just sense what they're doing?
Let's see. Let's throw it in.
You just sense them. Okay,
Yeah.
you know that their intelligence score. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, they all have intelligence scores of like 10 to 14. I'm gonna just roll a D100. Alrighty then. And so with that, all of a sudden you hear a big cracking noise and stone and crumbling. There is a lava flow that they have broken into. It starts to make its way down here, and very quickly, as it's coming down the little walkway, and it's like it's not able to spill over the sides over here. It actually starts engulfing all the people. It engulfs this mage, it engulfs this guy, it engulfs the scout. You guys have two choices. Do you wish to flee down your Underdark hole? Or do you wish to, as this chamber is filling up, just go down with the lava?
Oh no, my Drow definitely gaps.
Okay. Party decision. Very...
I mean,
Wait,
doesn't
what's
lava
happening?
flow
So-
down?
Would we die? We would
I'm
die.
gonna turn into a spider and climb on the ceiling.
Okay.
I
I'm
can
gonna-
climb and
Is there
teleport.
Is there water down the hole?
No, down the hole from where you came from is the Underdark. There is eventually water, but from where you came from, it was a network of tunnels, and they were created, to be big enough for you guys, obviously, like the largest in the party, the Neothelid, and it's 300 feet vertical drop, and then it just sort of spider webs out into all different caverns and stuff like that. The nearest Drow settlement is probably like 3 miles away from the bottom of that hole. And that's where you guys would have come from your last stop before you ventured up here.
Because my worry is I only have 10 feet of movement every turn. So
Well,
I
20
probably
feet
should
if you
start.
dash.
Actually, yeah, I should probably start moving right now
Okay.
and getting out
Yeah.
of there.
The question is
Which
also,
sucks.
is the lava going to just go down the hole?
Uh,
Yeah.
It probably will,
You
but
assume so, yes.
We just leave. It's
It's
not our
basically
issue.
like a toilet bowl configuration. There's like a spiraling ramp down, and then there's a hole down here. The chamber that you're in is decently kind of bowl shaped. You assume it's going to go down there.
So I hover.
Sacrifice them.
Is there a specific height I have to hover at, or
No, I think you can move. What's your movement fly? 30 feet?
yep?
Yeah, so you can move 30 feet up or down every time on your turn and then just stay there.
I think like all these dwarves right now are basically dead. Like
Yep.
they're just gonna like leave them to die. They're just the sacrifice
They
that had to
have
be
cut
made.
their
Pretty
losses.
good.
They have broken into
So-
part of the volcano, and you hear the lava. You hear the wails of the dwarves as they broke into this, and lava is coming down. They've just killed everyone in this chamber.
Yeah, so there's not really much point in like continuing the fight at this.
No,
At this
if we
stage.
gap and survive, it's more of a loss for them. So we can just go back
Yeah.
another way.
All right, so
I
I
think-
will say
Did
that
I get attacked again outside of that fireball before?
yes, by another fireball, I believe.
So I've only been hit by 2 fireballs because I think you minused my HP after I'd already
Oh,
minus
you'd
my
already done
HP.
it. That's okay. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. Because fight is over. I just want to know if you guys go back down the hole or if you guys stay and die in the mountain.
I'm just
Stay
chilling
and
on
die
the
or
ceiling
run
right
away.
now.
Or there you go.
The
you can
Aboleth
answer.
Run away.
would definitely
Benefit
be
of being a
trying to get
spider.
out of there, dude. He'd
Okay.
be definitely trying to get out, but I've only got 20 feet of movement every
That's
Then
time.
fine.
drop
So.
and just shadow
How
step and then
is,
levitate down the whole way.
Yeah, I can levitate, so I'm good.
How high is the ceiling in this?
It's about 60 feet.
Is the
Basically,
lava flow going to be 60 feet high?
You don't know. Right now it's just coming down a spiraling downward thing.
Well, by
Are
the
there
time
any,
it fills in that hole, it's going to be a lot of lava.
It's gonna be a lot of lava they have to use. So.
Volcano. So
I don't see
Are
why
there
I'd
any
run away.
ledges or anything like that?
In this chamber, the only ledge is that this is a kind of gradual incline up to where the lava is coming down, and then there's a small ledge here, but the lava is kind of splashing up on the side. It hasn't started spilling over the top of it, but it's like, 10, 15, 20 feet high, just like a rocky ledge.
Hopefully down the
I
hole.
would.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, play
yeah.
down.
I'd like to join my demon friend that turned into a spider when it gets around to where I can like either use my turn or use a legendary action to like teleport to the ceiling and
Okay.
kind of stick there.
All right. So for those of you who flee down the hole, you guys make it down safe and sound. The lava, as you guys kind of go and just sort of drop down as fast as possible, the lava does eventually reach the edge of the brim of the hole that you've created and start going down. But I'm picturing, you guys at that point already have a head start and you're able to scurry away. You get down on the bottom of the base where all those spider webs of caverns sort of all go out, and you just pick a direction, you start running. You're able to beat the lava. You guys do not get injured. The ones of you who remained on the ceiling or hovering above the lava, after about 10-15 minutes of this lava flow, you see not only is it going down the hole, but it's starting to build up, and you actually hear the dwarves who had opened up this hole scurrying away. You can hear that there's a big rush of panic, and all of a sudden a tidal wave, as if like the dam burst of lava, just whoosh, and it all comes in. All of a sudden you hear big rocky noises as they collapse the tunnel and they attempt to stop the big like tsunami of lava as it's coming down. Those of you who are on the ceiling are perfectly fine. You do not get injured. Eventually, the lava does subside. There's a small trickle from all the rocks that have collapsed from that wall. There's small trickles of lava coming in, but it's nothing like that initial giant wave, basically, of lava, as they've pretty much at this point almost emptied out their volcano magma that they have in this like pocket down there. The way is blocked off now, though. There is basically a cave-in of rocks holding back a large lava flow, and you can actually see that it's just slowly eating away at the large rocks. And that is what's going on beneath the Frostblade Mountain with the dwarves. and none of your characters know anything about this.
That was
Boom.
cool though. I like that.
Done.
Oh,
That's
nice.
really
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I like
That's
that.
So
Son
that-
just kind of sneezes and he's like, oh, gets a chill down his spine.
yeah.
Are you is Sassoon from that area?
Yeah, that's where all
Oh,
the dwarves
no.
are from.
So anyways, I'm gonna give you guys our quick recap as to what your characters were doing during this time. And for meta purposes, you do not know what occurred there. That was just like a cheeky little, like in the movies when they show you like what the bad guys are doing. That's just like what's been going on while you guys have been like having a good old time getting married in the Shawl Cove. It's been a great time. So where we last left off with the actual party was, let me get my notes out here so I can read you guys a cheeky little recap since I am able to do that.
How many days has it been, since we saw Muriel?
2 days. You've only
2
been in the
days.
Shawl Cove for like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I definitely want to
12
go back and
days.
check up on the house.
Okay,
So we're
so
down to 10 days left.
real quick, last session you guys went shopping and learned that Marius Warswift's family heirloom ring went missing. You spoke to Maddie Sell, which is Muriel Sell's mother. You told her that her daughter had been occupied recently with passionate encounters, and she assumes that it was with Dockmaster Colton. You went to the tavern to speak to the Warswift boys, and you gleaned that they gave the ring away to pay off a debt after drinking in the sluice to gem of theirs. Ignis and Canneray had a drinking contest. Canneray got smashed. Ignis got up and revealed that he was drinking out of a tankard of sobriety and won that bet. Flappy went to go scout out the sluice while you guys were figuring out how it was that you were going to get the ring, and he decided instead that he was going to propose to Gemma. He just knocked on the door. She answered. He was like, hey, I want to marry you. He rolls a nat 20. She accepts his proposal. You guys did give the ring back to Marius, and you got another ring to give to Gemma during the wedding. Rainier, you were basically threatened by the daughter, Kylie Veers. Oh, he's not even here. To make the wedding
He
happen.
can hear us though.
At
He said he
dawn.
can hear us.
Oh, he said, okay. At
Yep.
dawn, you guys had the wedding ceremony on the Gracewater Lake on a boat. And afterwards, after the ceremony was completed, on your way back, the ship was attacked by 2 octopi and a shark. Then you guys decided to go speak to Tim Edgin while Flappy was having his post-wedding consummation. He was the one that had seen the fires to the north that they think may or may not be connected to the goblins. You met his farmhands, Jean Parmesan and Bartholomew. We left off the session as you guys were being invited in for lunch by his wife for some sandwiches. And so I think now's a good place for us to take a break because I really have to pee. But we're back in Tim Edgin's house. So you guys are at Tim Edgin's house. You have been invited for some food. She makes you sandwiches. Midge, her name is. Tim Edgin comes in with you. He has some lunch. Rainier is still outside talking to Jean Parmesan. I'm going to need our absolutely lovely Hisan to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm great at these.
Now you got this. Natural 20. Here we go.
Silvery barbs yourself.
You get that intuition pit in your stomach, like something's wrong. You just don't know what it is.
Hold on, guys. I gotta make a call.
Wait. No.
I assume that you're leaving Angramar outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair.
Seems a little
Angramar, get a
cramped in
sandwich.
there.
What do you mean with the horses? What's the worst
I'll
that could
bring him
happen?
one.
He does not want the Tim Edgin does not want you to leave your crocodile alligator in with the horses, but he says you can just leave him outside. So the sandwiches are good. They're just, bacon sandwiches, BLTs. You got a little lettuce, little tomato. And Tim's like, "Well, what can I do for you guys?"
Well, we were just informed by who told us? Was it Higa, the town gossiper, that you had been seeing like a strange fire out ways past your ranch at night.
Yeah, we see the fire at night. There's some smoke during the day. It's just to the northeast of my pastures. You can just follow it on that way, and you'll. I don't know if it's goblins. I don't know if it's townsfolk. I don't know if it's adventurers or bandits. I haven't had any of my livestock go missing.
You haven't had a look for yourself, I'm guessing?
Oh no, I don't go out that way. No.
Alrighty. You haven't seen anything strange coming from that direction at all, or?
Nope. I kind of keep to myself. I graze my sheep in the pastures, and I bring them home. That's it.
Yep, fair enough.
Good sandwiches.
It is
And
very good sandwiches,
His
and
Very
thank
wife,
you.
she's very pleased, and she's like, "Oh, thank you."
As long as no one
Now-
asks me to eat 32 of them.
Can I do an investigation check to see what other food they have?
Yeah, sure.
I think we
Um,
keep forgetting that this town is in like a crisis right now.
She has a pie cooking. She's got a basket of bread, baskets of apples, baskets of other fruit, basket of tomatoes, a bunch of peas. She's got a shepherd's pie on the counter that she is preparing. It hasn't been in the oven yet for dinner for tonight. And you see a bunch of sacks of wheat and other grain over here.
These
Ghibli,
guys are
remind
hoarding
me-
food.
Did they say they were doing like renovations or like remodeling last
Yeah.
session?
Bartholomew got hired as a farmhand, and recently he's been working on patching up the roof. You can see that there's some water stains in the roof up above where it had been leaking, but there's currently nothing coming down now.
So the
And-
roof remodeling is all you guys have been doing here.
Bartholomew looks at you, and he kind of just, lowers his head into his shoulders, and yep, that's about it.
I want to insight check that.
Go right ahead. You get the
-1.
sense that he's hiding something.
Mm.
Nothing
Mm,
like
The
no
peeping
base
Tom hiding
work or
something.
anything.
Imagine that.
No, you don't get the sense of what he's hiding, but you get the sense that he's doing more than just remodeling.
But good sandwiches.
Very good sandwiches.
How close is this ranch towards where the forest is where Flappy saw the bear?
The ranch is on the southeast of town, and the forest is to the north of the town. So,
Okay, so basically like the opposite.
yeah, a couple
Okay.
of, mile and a half maybe.
And how far off was like the fire that they've been seeing?
About 3-4 miles away, you can, if it's still visible to this, from this location, it's not so far away that, you wouldn't be able to see it, but it's not like close by that it's like, just a little quick 20-minute jaunt over there.
Did we see like any smoke coming from the horizon, like when we were coming to the ranch, or like when we were just outside?
No, you didn't. But at nighttime, if you were to wait here until night, you would see the glow of the fire as a little speck in the distance.
Okay.
Well, should we do
Um,
on it?
Can I ask, like how long have you guys been seeing the fire, and when
Oh,
did it start?
We've been seeing it about a week or two. It started a couple days, before the flower festival preparations began.
Checks out.
Checks out, yeah.
Doesn't sound like a coincidence.
We should definitely have a look.
What types of food do you guys provide the town?
Well, so we're ranchers. We've got cows, pigs, sheep. We also are the stables here in town. We have, they're not the finest horses in all of Assyria lure, but, they get the job done. Little workhorses. You can borrow them to go up to check out the fire if you'd like.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
But you got to bring them back though, because they're
Yeah, of course.
very expensive.
Do you guys have dairy as well here?
Yeah, we got milk, butter.
Seems like the town was saying that all these things that you have here are kind of running short on.
Yeah, well, we don't make enough for the town, especially after the flower festival and everyone came for the reawakening, kind of cleared us out. Not to mention, Midge likes to keep most of it for herself. And you look at her and she's like wiping like flour off like on her apron. She's like, I like to make cookies.
An entire
Oh,
ranch worth of
Respect it.
cookies.
Sir, I do hate to inform you that some of the other villagers suggested that you are less than safe. I definitely do not get that opinion of you right now based on how you are. Is there any reason why any villagers might mean you ill will?
Well, I know people don't like it because I hire a lot of farm hands from out of town, but I believe in new beginnings. So when people come to me and they try to get a job, if they're hard workers and honest men, I give them a job. They don't like the outsiders here. I'm actually surprised that they've taken such a liking to you folk.
Probably helps that we've solved a few problems around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Couple
heard about the
hags.
goblins. That was well done, chaps. Well done.
Have you heard anything else about the goblins?
No, just that they
Seen
tried to
anything
attack during
apart
the
from the
flower
fire?
festival. Nope.
You weren't letting them help you on your farm?
Oh
New
no, I would
beginnings,
never
all that?
employ goblins. I only employ humans. Just, good old
I
man folk.
see.
I got a Goliath as well. He's
Yeah.
working out in the farms. He's a
So
nice
not all
dude.
so not all humans.
Well, mostly. I'd hire y'all, but I don't have any more work to be done.
Would it be possible that the Goliath out there saw anything?
You can certainly go talk to him, but he's not very bright.
Couldn't help but notice the Goliath was wearing a trench coat. Are you sure it's not 3 goblins?
3 very tall
Well,
goblins.
no, it'd be 4 or 5 goblins since it's
Yeah,
Goliath.
yeah, you're right.
I don't think so.
I guess-
Bartholomew asks if you guys had noticed the Sihand family in town. They it's a woman, she's always really well dressed, very pretty. Her husband's kind of a wealthy dude. They own that vacation home. They're only here sometimes.
We heard about that from Higa as well.
They're a little sketchy. You see him just kind of narrow his eyes.
How do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. And then Midge interrupts him and she's like, oh, he's just got a crush on the wife there. I see him eyeing her all the time.
How does he react to that?
He seems not embarrassed, but as if like she's wrong. He just kind of like looks at her like you have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
I was actually the husband.
You're not here,
Yeah,
Flappy.
he's-
You're
he's-
off with your
No,
wife.
he's
You have married-
saying that he's actually has a crush on the husband, not the wife. Is there anything else we wanted to find out from these guys, or do we just want to like hang around and
Well,
help out until nighttime or something?
what do we think? Do we want to wait till nighttime to look, or do we want to go now and investigate the camp?
If they,
Yeah,
we should
that's
ask if they can
nighttime.
point us towards the direction of the
Yeah,
camp.
yeah.
know
They
that.
show you it's to the northeast of the pastures. You can see some like, kind of rolling, grassy, sandy hills where they've got different, animals, livestock, sheep, pigs, stuff like that, kind of all just roaming around. It's not even fenced in.
If we wait till nighttime, then at least you'll see that there's a fire and we're going someplace that matters instead of just going to a place potentially.
And we're also fighting in the dark potentially.
Yeah.
That's true.
While this is going on,
You
Rainer,
don't have
did
dark
you
vision?
want to join
I
the
have
rest
dark
of the
vision.
party for lunch, or are you still trying to talk to Jean Parmesan?
I was wanting to kind of help Gene Parmesan just with what he's doing. I wanted to ask him some questions and just starting out like casual conversations like how long have you been in LaShaw Cove? Like polite stuff like that, like surface level, and like then I want to kind of nudge into like saying, at some point in time during this small talk, I want to say, so what are you really doing here? And I kind of give him like a knowing look.
Well, he responds to you, well, I've been in Lashal Cove for about a couple of months. I like to travel around, and I like to do work. I like to meet the different people of Assyria lore. As far as what I'm really doing here is I'm on a personal quest, and he gives you that same knowing look back. Roll an insight check.
All right. Sorry, I closed my character sheet for some silly reason.
That's because you were a bad guy for the first hour and a half of the session.
13.
You sense that he can tell something's up with you.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. So, what kind of personal quest is this? As like we're continuing to shovel horse manure.
Oh, well, you know, I like to meet people. I like to get the lay of the land. I've traveled all over Assyria lore. I've been to Zerobia, I've been to Osilis, I've been to Altaheim. I'm just traveling around.
Nice. How long have you been traveling like this?
My whole life.
And how long is that exactly?
And at this point, you hear a voice in your head, Rainier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deep, rumbling, warbling sound at first, and it goes directly to your brain. You can tell that it's not out loud like in the atmosphere. It's directly into your brain. And you hear it say, "Leave this man now."
Kind of give a few nods. I'll be like, well, Gene, I'll leave you to it. And I set my shovels, whatever, down, and I begin to walk off. And Ghibli, I'd like to make before I fully leave, I don't know if this would be perception or investigation, but I want to get a closer look at this Gene Parmesan.
Okay, roll an investigation.
How good looking is he?
I think this
He
is
is
the
Gene
first time in
Parmesan.
D&D
That would be a
history.
20.
You get this sense, you know he's a celestial. He's masquerading as a human. He looks like a human. He, for all intents and purposes,
Is a human.
you get the sense that he can change his features. He can change his hairstyle, his hair color. He can change his clothing, probably through some sort of celestial magic. And you
Okay.
rolled a 20 investigation, so you can see that he wears a holy symbol to the father on a medallion on a chain, hidden
Okay.
underneath of his shirt. Like he keeps it tucked under his shirt.
Okay.
Imagine being a paladin and getting roasted by your own god.
I begin to walk. I'd like to walk back inside and, yeah, I'll walk back inside.
All right, and while all of this is happening, Flappy, you have had a beautiful marriage consummation with your wife Gemma. You rolled a 15 performance check, so she's pretty happy. The tavern owner that you guys rented the room from, Paul, he left some food and some drinks out. As soon as she heard, him knock on the door and just be like, hey, I left some drinks out for you, she immediately gets up out of bed, wraps the sheet around her, runs out, opens the door, grabs the bottle of wine, leaves the food out there, and starts chugging it immediately. Drinks the entire thing in one gulp. Let me roll a con save for her real quick. Oh, she fails.
That's
She's
fitting.
wasted. She passes out on the bed. She just kind of looks at you, she hiccups, and then falls asleep. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
You really scored big on this one.
Well done, bird.
Okay. I do have a question here. Do I know? Are there any seedy caravan masters or sailors around town
The
that I know
only
of?
sailors that you know of are the fishermen down by the harbor, including like Dockmaster Colton and some of the workers down by the docks. As for seedy merchants and caravans, you've seen the people in the market. No one really seems super seedy. The seediest person is Telvu, the like gypsy woman that read your guys' cards. But no one seems like shady per se.
It's tough to do my job here. It's just too small of a town.
I see what you're going for.
Oh God, I actually have no freaking clue. I think I'm just gonna put the food on there, eat some of it, and leave.
Okay, you know that the party went to Tim Edgin's house, or so you surmise. So you're able to meet up with them as if they're leaving, you're able to meet up with them as they're leaving, or if they're staying, you can meet them at the house. It's up to them what they want to do.
Yeah, I guess the decision is: do we go check it out during the day and like try and find this camp, or do we wait for nightfall and check it out then?
Oh, I guess I'll quickly ask. Did you see it last night as well? The fire?
Oh yeah, we see it every night.
Okay. Could be worth
can
going to
always
check it
have-
now.
What color is the fire?
Normal fire color, red, orange, yellow, It's just a tiny speck on the horizon in the night sky. It's pretty, looks like it's a big bonfire for them, but to us it just looks like a teeny little candle flame. Perspective and all.
We could go check it out. If we don't see anything, we could stake it out until nighttime as well.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather
Know what we're
We
up
can-
against.
Yeah.
And if anything, we can go and commandeer Flappy and have him do a flyby.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you right
Funny.
now, it looks like it's if you follow the road to Ava Shores, it's just north of one of our fields. Across the road is where it looks like.
That works.
How far along to Ava Shores would you say it is?
Oh, I don't know. Ava Shores is about 8 hours away walking distance, so much closer than that. Probably 2 hours, 3 hours. If you
How
take the
long-
horses, it's going to be cut in half.
How long can we borrow your horses?
Oh, just as long as you need, but if you don't bring them back, I gotta tell you, there's 75 gold each, so just, that's my livelihood there.
Well, if we're gonna check
Somebody's
this out, we
going
have to stay off
into
the
debt.
road.
Stay
So-
off
might
the
as well.
road.
We might as well just go up, and if we don't find anything by
So,
nightfall, go to this.
so
Ava
wait,
Shores.
the fire's like halfway between this town and Ava Shores, you said.
Yeah, a little bit closer to our town, otherwise we wouldn't be able to
Okay.
see it probably.
Okay.
I say we borrow some horses and go from there. Just
Through
to
the wo-
keep
is
it
it
quick.
in the
Yeah, we're gonna be headed to Davis Shores anyway.
through the woods or alongside the road? About where he's saying this is.
What time of day is it right now?
It's afternoon, like 2 o'clock. It's past noon, but it's not like nighttime.
We have time.
Do we go to
Go
Ava
a couple
Shores
miles.
first
That's
and then
that's a good
come
thought.
get it on the way back, or
If we want to go over Shores first, I want to go check on Mariel, see how they're doing before we do that, just in case something's changed.
I agree.
You would need the horses.
And we
Yeah,
can
we could-
always rent out or buy the horses outright if we just want to take them with us.
I think that might be too expensive if we're looking to silver our weapons.
Here's
that's true.
one stupid comment about time management and stuff like that. If we leave now for Ava Shores, we'll get there at nightfall. There's no guarantee that what we're looking for there will even be open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're stuck in Ava Shores for a night. We don't have free lodging there.
that
What
is
are you
true.
all looking to get in Ava Shores? You guys are having this conversation like in front of Midge and Tim
Oh.
and stuff.
Oh, just need to pick up
Cookies.
and
We just
get a
want to
few
go
things
shopping.
done.
Oh,
Of
they got a
course.
good market there. I gotta tell you, they got a market bazaar, and they even have these dwarves that blacksmith. It's awesome. That's where I get all my horseshoes from.
Oh,
What's
nice.
the blacksmith? Sounds good. You guys ever think of setting up a forge here?
No, not really. There's just, those dwarves are just too skilled. We never had a blacksmith here in town, and we just get all of our metal work done over there by them.
Do they have a mine or something close by?
Yeah, there's the town of Gildriel. It's all the way to the northwest. Sometimes they get their ores from there. Sometimes they get them directly from the dwarves. I seen a mithril shield one time. Oh my goodness. And you see like Midge just kind of like, it was so shiny.
Interesting.
That's like the highlight of their lives is seeing a mithril shield. They're just boring small town country bumpkins.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Well.
That's probably more than we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So we'll go
see some
check
stuff later.
check this fire, come back, bring the horses back, check on
Check
Muriel,
Muriel,
and
sleep.
go to Avershores. Yes,
Sleep Overshores. Yeah.
Yeah, day trip to Avershores.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, why don't we just go see Muriel now? Go to the woods, check out the
Oh, that's true
fires,
as well.
spend the night in the fire. I mean, are you
If
guys?
that's what
not
you want to do, yeah.
camping?
I wouldn't mind
I feel like a
camping.
camping trip together will bond us all in brotherhood.
Yeah, seems we're going to be stuck with each other for the foreseeable future. So.
We'll find out who snores.
Yep. Thought so.
Alright.
So Muriel first.
To Muriel
Yeah,
then,
we
I
can do
guess.
it. Yeah. Quick question.
Mhm.
Would I notice Rayna being a bit sort of iffy after his little experience?
Roll an insight check.
Just curious.
If I am feeling iffy, I'm hiding it, so I'm gonna.
8.
All right. Go ahead and roll a deception check, Rainier.
21.
Yeah, okay.
He looks fine.
he's fine.
He just came
Okay.
in. He smells a little bit like horse manure, and he's got some on his boots, but for the most part, he looks great.
Wonderful.
All good.
He's glowing.
He's glowing.
Question, JJ. As we're all leaving, can I ask Tim a quick question out of earshot of everyone?
Sure.
It's just that if he's seen other Dragonborn like myself.
Oh, no, I never seen a dragonborn. I did see a dragon back when I was a boy. He flew overhead, and it was very scary, and I hid in my bedroom in my pappy's house for 3 days, and I refused to leave.
Sounds like you did the right thing. Thank you.
Godspeed. All right, so you guys want to go over to Muriel's?
Yep.
Yes, I'd like to be the last one to leave.
And Canneray waited until everyone left to ask that question.
Ah, dang. Okay. Then I'm just kind of awkwardly standing there, like having a little bit of like a weird showdown with Canneray before I just kind of go up and walk out first.
Okay. So you guys get to Muriel's house. She is still chained to the wall, but you can open the door if you would like. She does not open it for you. Obviously, she can't reach it.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she's
not
still
dead.
alive. She has the wound on her leg looks worse, and her whole house kind of smells of like rotting, festering wounds. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, it's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse."
Yeah, don't worry. We'll sort it out. Don't worry. We can let you know at least that Telvu had nothing to do with you being cursed. It was more of a prediction, I suppose, of what was to come. So she didn't curse you or anything, if that helps a little bit.
That's really good to know. I always really liked her. Her magic really freaks me out. You didn't happen to see my mom, did you?
We did.
You did?
I spoke to your mother. She's doing quite well. She will leave you alone for quite some time.
Oh my god, thank you.
You are.
Be prepared.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much. Would you mind just bringing me the water by the door? The temple acolytes don't bring it inside anymore.
Oh.
Yes, I would mind. But
Okay.
I will.
Alrighty.
And I'll grab it.
May I
Yeah,
take
so
a...
Go ahead, Ignis.
sorry.
I'll give it to her hesitantly. Stay
She
away.
takes
I
it.
don't
She
wanna be-
kind of drinks it. Thanks you for it. What was that, Rainier?
I was wanting to take a closer look at the wound, and just kind of give it a look over, see, kind of check progress, and based on like when I saw her last to now, I'd like to kind of get an estimate on how, like, about how many days I think it would be until like that, like she could
Till she
last
pops.
until it gets really, really bad.
Roll a medicine check.
Can I help him with this?
Yeah. So
Oh,
with
thank
a
God.
19,
Advantage. So I'll give him
um,
advantage. So yeah.
with a 19, you can tell that it's not going to kill her outright. It's definitely infected. She's got a few days left. You're more concerned because it's black, thick ichor, and it's spider webbing itself through her veins. Like, if you actually take the bandage off and look, like her skin, there's a big hole. It's all bloody and black, and then there's actual black veins like running down her leg. But it doesn't look like it's spreading that quickly. Like, it's not like, it's probably like an inch or two bigger than it was when you saw her 2 days ago, but it's not like all of a sudden her whole leg is black or something like that.
Yep. Like we established that we have till the next full moon, which was I think it was like 14 days away or
Yeah, like
something.
10 or
10
so days
days
from
now.
now.
Oh, 10 days now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let him know we're going to be going to Ava Shores to get a few things to help you. We'll try to help you at least, and then we'll come straight back and see if we can hunt down this creature you ran into.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'd like to dump 5 points of lay on hands into her to see if I can kind of either like see what I can do to either remove a little bit of that ichor, maybe help take some of the pain away. I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm trying to do here. I just want to, whatever 5 points will either like it can cure a disease, but lycanthropy probably is different, or it's just 5 points of healing. I'm not sure like how like, but I'd like to just dump that into her and see if it can help a little bit.
Okay, you see that it gives her some energy. It helps reduce some of the smell coming from her wound, but it doesn't like shrink the blackness in her veins back or anything. Like her condition seems like it is where it is, but it's you have given her some relief.
Okay. And is there like spare bandages here that the temple may have left for us to kind of do a redress the wound?
No, they come and dress her wounds, and then she just kind of has like some bandages and stuff, but it's you've just sort of peeled it down and put it back on.
Gotcha. Okay.
How often do they come? How often do they come by?
Every morning.
So they won't bring you water, but they'll dress your wounds.
Well, they stopped today.
Oh, okay.
Strange.
Okay.
Did they say why?
Cool.
I think that they're afraid of my condition, to be honest. I think they're afraid of catching it. Maybe it's contagious. I don't know.
Well, none of us have caught anything, so
That's no good. That's
we
not
may
good.
need to have a talk with them after we come back from Ava Shores.
I think before we leave for every
Yeah, we
shore,
might
so
need to,
we're
yeah.
gone.
Before we leave? Oh yeah, because if they just leave it by the door. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just leave some food, some rations or
So-
something.
Do I have any
She's
rations?
not a cat.
Uh,
No, we could just give her the
Uh,
rations, and she can just like have them next to her, even
Sure,
if they
lots of
don't bring her
rations,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a thought.
I'll leave a couple of rations behind.
Okay.
I have a thought. Do we have Gemma watch over her?
Town
The
drunk.
last person I want watching over.
That's the last
No.
person I'd want trying to watch over
No.
her, especially if she's going to be drinking. He's going to do something stupid.
At this point, Flappy is caught up with the group. So, Flappy, if you'd like to speak on your wife's behalf, feel free.
Yeah, it'll be a great job. All she needs is housing, some food, and a lot of alcohol, and she'll do it.
Side check.
It's the alcohol part I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's exactly
This
it.
sort of needs some
Ghibli, I
We-
was planning on showing up late so that I could talk to her myself and get her a job. And then this happens.
Okay.
This
Well-
isn't the job for her.
Hey, it's housing.
I was gonna. It's.
Is it housing though? I don't think she's
I
gonna
mean,
be
do
sleeping.
you want her going on an adventure with you guys?
Is
Have to cop that in,
Ghibli,
Bill.
is Gemma a? Is she like a? Oh God, I forget what the word for it is. You know, it's when you're so much of an addict to something that you actually are a functioning alcoholic. That's it. Is she a functioning alcoholic?
Roll an insight check.
All right.
There's
Can
no such
confirm
thing.
she functions under alcohol.
Well, she passed out on you, so
Oh.
17.
She's functional in the
Classy.
sense that she can like dress herself and feed herself and stuff like that. I mean, she doesn't just like, wake up, drink, piss herself, go back to sleep or anything like that, but she doesn't like have a job and her daughter takes care of her
Gotcha.
or did
Okay.
before
Now
she
her
got married.
husband.
Okay. Gotcha.
This isn't a difficult job. You just got to bring in some water and make sure that the town healers come in. And other than that, you get a good roof over your head. Great, perfect for her.
Well,
Bad
actually,
idea
I just
leaving the
realized.
She's gonna get drunk, wander off, and start blabbing about this whole situation.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to.
let's not
yelling
get
at
this
people.
on the
that's a
And,
good
and
point.
who's going to believe her? She's a
The
drunk.
mother.
You don't
The
need
mother.
someone. All it takes is a kid overhearing it, and then that
Yeah.
spreads like wildfire.
That's it.
I think we just. It was a thought, but it was a bad thought.
it was silly Rainier. Don't make thoughts like that again.
I think we
Rainier
just
Rainier
tell the
removes his-
temple people.
Rainier
to...
removes his belt and is like, "I'll go whip myself now as penance." I go outside.
I think either we talk to the temple or we just leave some food here with her, so that if they don't come back and bring her more food, then at least she has something to eat for the day.
Leave her a couple of days of rations. Yeah.
Well, Cannery already left her rations, so
Yeah, so-
that's
She
covered.
has
What about
food.
water?
Water's a
You
bit
can
different
leave her. You
story.
can refill her water skin at like the town pump, the town well. I mean, and that's fine. She can have like 2 days of food and water.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We can leave it within reach. And I would like to have a talk with the temple because it's just not right them essentially just leaving her be.
Yeah.
I just would like to point out that she has chained herself to a wall and all of her furniture is broken and smashed. Her walls are smashed. Her windows are smashed.
Yeah.
Like when you look
Yeah.
at the scene and you look at
Yeah.
the temple acolyte that you met, Sally, and you just sort of realize that like maybe she feels like she's underprepared, like this is like a little bit out of her
Training me for
realm of
this?
expertise. I mean, you can go talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just letting you know that like the gravity of the situation, like, Rainier would realize like why the temple's like, we don't really know what to do about this.
No,
Sounds
at
like
this
a
point, they're not
perfect
trying to
house for
fix the
Gemini.
problem, they're
They
just-
can
but
be
at least-
smashed together.
Who's smashing what together?
It sounds like a perfect house for Gemini. They could be smashed together. Her and the house.
I would.
Oh God.
Jesus, your wife's not coming here.
Yeah, I don't
Which
have
one?
any ill will to like how they're handling it. It's just at bare minimum, I would like. It's more like at bare minimum, I'd expect them to come in and like ensure that she has water and stuff, and it's more of that. But at this point in time, we've solved that situation by providing her. We'll provide her with food and water. So it's. I don't
I
think
think-
we need to waste time at the temple.
Yeah.
If anything,
Yeah.
and it's more of, do we go straight to Avis Shores now, stay overnight, and to get our stuff tomorrow morning, or do we do the check out that camp tonight and then leave first thing in the morning for Avis Shore?
Yeah.
And I personally think campsite first.
Yeah. I want to.
We can at least scout it. We don't have to.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah, I mean,
anything,
at
yeah.
least, we can at least take a.
I want to scout it out.
Like if you asked me, I would just say like forget the camp, but
I'd like to have a separate conversation with our dwarf friend here. Who? Very who? You guys have great alcohol, right? So, would it be possible to be able to send Gemina into the mountains to get a job, and then she can enjoy smaller amounts of a really heavy alcohol? She's great at cleaning cocks and things.
The problem is dwarves are very reclusive, and like though we do venture out, I think they would be quite hesitant to take a human in, especially one like Gemma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she can go and be at the trading post or something. You
I
know,
mean, I was walked through and tried.
customer relations. She'll just be like, just like
it's
every
more-
other return department in retail you've ever been to.
more work than it's worth. They'd have to train her and make sure she gets sober. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, but you could put her in the mine. She doesn't have to be sober to swing a pickaxe.
I
Oh
couldn't
my
I
God.
couldn't put her anywhere. I'm not with the dwarves right now. I don't have many connections, so
Really hard to pawn his wife off on someone.
unfortunately, maybe you have better luck with the elves. They don't really like humans.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
better luck next time, bird.
Just had to ruin my plan to fuck her off on
actions.
Mario. It would have been perfect.
Better luck next time, bird.
Alright, Operation Lydia.
What about a friend for Higa?
Operation Lydia. She's just a backpack.
All right. Do we want to go check out this campfire, or what are we doing?
Yeah,
She's a
let's go.
backpack and runs on alcohol.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Let's go to the camp.
2 questions. Number 1, do you guys want to take Tim Edgin's horses?
I see, yeah.
Might ruin the
Yeah.
element of surprise. But
Well, we don't
we
have
could
to
pop-
ride them right up. We can.
that's
But we
true.
don't know
Leave 'em at
where it
camp.
is during the day, unless we spot smoke from a distance. We don't really have any idea where it is.
Yeah.
Horses, yes.
Okay.
But it would definitely
Ignis,
speed
I
things up.
assume, wouldn't take a horse because he's got Angramar. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses, unless Flappy doesn't want a horse.
I
Either-
cannot fly that fast.
Okay, so then that'll be the 6 horses, and
We could probably pair up on horses as well. We
Yeah,
don't have
he's
to buy a
3
fire a
feet
bunch.
tall.
Yeah,
and
I'm tiny.
I'm like
We have a
4
gnome and a
feet.
very
That's
small
it.
owl.
I say at most maybe like 4 horses,
okay,
and then
well
one
if
of the smaller guys can just pop on with one of us.
Heason and Flappy could share a horse.
Maybe we had that conversation on the horse.
On the back of a horse, sure.
All right.
Meanwhile, Gemina's gonna wake up. I mean, Lydia.
Lydia's gonna wake up and be like,
And
Yeah,
like-
Lydia's gonna wake up and be like, nobody's here.
And you're just gonna leave her there? No, nothing. Are you gonna at least pay for her stay at the room, at the
You
tavern?
know what? I'll pay. I'll go Alan on it and pay 60%.
Okay. Are you paying for how many nights? 1 night, 2 nights,
She's pretty passed out. Let's make it 3.
3 nights?
I don't expect her to wake up for the next 2.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be 2 golds a night, so that's 6 golds.
Pocketbook.
Is that like a high class? Is this in like a fucking
Yeah.
mansion?
What is this?
Jeez.
This is
It's the honeymoon suite.
It's the Crabber's Tavern, and it's a room with a double bed as opposed to singles.
There
Yep.
you go. You needed that double bed.
Mm-hmm,
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo.
All right. So you deducted the 6 gold.
Yep.
Jesus.
All right. So you guys can either go through the pastures or up the road and out to the east. They both, like, the pastures run alongside of the road. So really, however, you guys want to get there, it's up to you if you'd like to be on the road or not.
I think we take the road. It'd be easier just to take the road for now. See what we can spot.
all in
I'm
favor
wary
of
of it,
say
but I'll
road.
take the road.
Yeah, road in the general direction of We're
And
going
then
bolster
we'll,
there.
yeah, and just keep an eye out for like any smoke plumes in the general
Alrighty.
direction that we
Yeah.
were told.
So you guys travel for 2 hours, and it's around 4, 5 o'clock at night. You get to the point where you do see the smoke in the distance. What would you like to do?
Perfect.
About how
Is
far?
this what
Party.
we?
How close is it? Is
well-
it still a little bit of ways, or?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are probably on the horses. It would probably be another half an hour walking. It'd be like a 45-minute, walk.
How big are the plumes of smoke? Are they just little, or are they
Looks like a pretty good sized bonfire. Looks like
on fire?
yeah, it's not a small fire for like 1 or 2 people. It's like actual like big logs, like not like little sticks. It looks like big logs that have been chopped down, and the road is here and the fire is off a little bit. There's a little copse of trees. It looks like it's in that. To the south of the road are the more of the pastures. You don't see any of the farm animals here, no sheep or pigs or anything roaming, but you can tell that this is part of Tim Edgin's kind of rolling hills for his animals.
I think we ride the horses out until we're about 400 feet away from that like gathering of trees, and we kind of set up a small temporary camp just to hitch the horses, and from
Yeah.
there it's on foot scouting.
Yep.
Alrighty.
You want to be stealthy about this as well?
Also,
Okay.
they'll probably split up. Too.
Split the party.
Parties. Two parties. Two parties.
Is it? Do we
One-
want
one
to be
from the
ready
front,
for
one in the
potential
back?
combat in case stealth goes wrong, or do we want to kind of rely on stealth?
I think we go in diplomatically here, like stealth and then
Diplomatically,
diplomatic.
yes.
If we
Yeah.
I
Well,
can
depends
always
what-
do a stealthy flyby.
you
I
can
want to see what's
diplomat.
going on.
It's true. How dark
Yeah,
is
do
it?
it.
It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's daylight.
I'd say do a
How-
flyby real quick.
How
Mhm.
high can Flappy fly
Hi.
so that he sees, but like anybody looking up at him won't recognize it as like a humanoid creature?
He's really
It's a
big.
bird, it's a
I mean,
plane.
he's 3 feet
I know he's
big
like-
or
I know.
whatever, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
if someone's looking up in the sky, they're gonna be like, that's not just like a normal like pigeon or something. They're gonna be like, that's a
Something is
really
there.
big bird, no matter how high up he is. Like the higher up he is, the smaller
Yeah.
he looks, but it still looks
He
like
also
a
won't be able
big
to see.
bird.
If he stripped naked and like went really streamlined while he flew, would he just look like an albatross or something?
Guys, we can go back, we
Yeah.
can get Gemina, and we can send her in to negotiate.
Yeah.
No.
There was no till
I'm-
death do us part in the vows.
I'm down for a flyby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'd say
I think
fly would be
flyby's the
good.
best bet.
You could just keep
And if
within the
it's good-
trees and just sort of jump from branch to branch as well if you want with your wings.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to attempt to do that stealthily?
Of course.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for stealth.
Is that good enough? Is that good enough for you?
That was the
Pretty
right-
good.
right
Pretty
idea.
good. All right. So you guys, you leave the party. They're just sort of hanging out off the side of the road with the horses. You fly towards the smoke. You see that there are 2 tents set up. And you, from where you are, you kind of fly around the perimeter before you fly directly over. You can see that there is a roll a perception check real quick before I start giving you everything. Just because you're stealthy doesn't mean you see everything.
Oh no!
So yeah, you see 2 tents. You can see that there are definitely a few creatures that are surrounding the fire. You see a bugbear, and that is the only creature that you see around the fire right now.
Okay. And I basically observe nothing because I'm not very perceptive. I'm a great rogue.
Just too focused on being stealthy.
Yeah.
But they don't
Oh,
notice you,
bugbear.
so that's good.
True. True. Alright,
But-
I'll go back and report back.
What did you see?
There's a couple of tents, and there's a bugbear at the fire. He's
bugbear?
really buggy, and it's unbearable. It's a bear thing.
Okay, Al.
He's
He's the one who turned her into a werebear.
That's not how that works, is it?
These
Bugbears?
puns are bugging me.
You guys just have to bear with it for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
you already made me strip bear.
Oh,
Well, I'm pretty
fair
tapped
point. Glad to
out.
hear your clothes back.
I'm pretty tapped out for like in terms of spells. I can probably cast one more for the day.
Well, this is probably
Bugbear.
where the goblins are coming from as well. So
Actually,
this is not an issue we can leave for a while. They may try like attack as well while we're gone.
Ghibli,
Yes.
with Rainier's like just history of serving within the military or kind of like working alongside the military fighting. I know I fought the orcs, but like fighting creatures like that. Do I have any knowledge on bugbears?
Roll a history check.
Oh, nope.
From
5.
the only thing that you know about them is that they all live in this nation together. They're all raiders, and there's a bit of a hierarchy where orcs lead, and then bugbears, and then goblins are at the bottom of the totem pole. So that they're that's all you really know about it.
Okay.
Do we try and sneak a glance with all of us?
I feel like that's gonna risk us getting into combat. And if we are we feeling up to this fight now?
If
or do
if
we
we've
wanna
only seen one bugbear, well, there may be more. There might not be. It might only be one
Just be
bugbear.
a bugbear leading and a bunch of goblins for all we know. Or
Yeah,
maybe a
he
couple
could be
hobgoblins.
he could just be waiting for the goblins and the hobgoblin to come back.
Well,
I don't mean
if
to be
nobody
that
is
guy,
out
but,
there paying any attention, and I didn't miss anybody, we can go up there, sneaky, stab the bugbear.
Why are
I
you?
also have charm person. We
That's
can
what
get
I'm-
some information out of it.
Yeah, I have everything still, so
Okay.
I can do shit.
Don't take this the wrong way, but is a bugbear a person?
It would be humanoid, wouldn't it?
I would say yes, that would be a great metaphysical debate to be having, and a great grammatical debate to be having. But in terms of my magic, I think it will affect him.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because charm person is just humanoid, right? And I'm pretty sure bugbear is humanoid for sure, surely.
yeah.
You know
probably,
that they live in a society.
They can create society.
Do they pay their
live
taxes?
in
Live in a
society.
society.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
Canterbury's
Ghibli, I
voting
had-
to skip this whole thing altogether.
Ghibli, I had
Yes.
whispered your Ghibli account, and I didn't.
We're
don't
here
know if you
to
saw
sort
it. I'm
this
gonna
out. Let's.
resend
I
it.
think we sort this out. Let's
I think we
just go in
sort
there
it out.
and
We could just try to
sort it
sneak
out.
in, and then those that can't sneak very well sort of hang back a little bit until shit goes down.
I think
could
we're all pretty great
also
at sneaking.
Bring the horses as close as possible, just in case we do need to make a fast exit.
That might be
Although they
risking.
might be too loud.
Yeah,
So-
that's my worry.
We'll have to bring them through the woods as well. So
Yeah,
Mm,
horse is gonna be heard.
yeah, and
There's
riding
a
a
way.
horse.
Too
through the
bad we
woods
couldn't
as
all
well
ride
would be-
a.
Whinnying
Crocodile.
horses, neighing, and huffing around.
I think we
Amber
just
bar
go
doesn't
on.
make
I
a
think
sound.
sort
we
of-
go on. We stealthily go on foot. If we're sorting this out, we do it. Let's just go in now.
yeah, that's
Worst case, we
should be
run.
fun. Yeah, worst case we run, and at
is
least
it
we can
still
let them
light out?
know.
Yep, it's like 5 p.m. It's like dinner time, so the sun is starting to set, but it's not dark at all. Like
Let's
you've
get
still
this
got
done
like
before-
4
It's not
hours of
dark,
daylight.
It's done before nighttime.
3 hours.
Catch
of
them while
daylight.
they're trying to eat or with their pants down. We should be able to do this.
Let's
Do our
do
expected
it.
Alright.
enemies have dark vision if we wait till night?
Well, half of our party probably doesn't have dark vision.
I don't have
I
dark
was gonna
vision.
say I don't have dark vision.
Not a lot of the dark vision, so we go now quickly. We can, if we want, we
Yeah,
can
let's-
pull the horses into the woods a little bit just to keep them out of sight of the road. If we want
Yeah,
to do that
let's
as
not
well.
kill these horses. We're renting them. We are
Yeah,
renting
so
them,
if we,
correct?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a lot of money to
borrow
go down the
them,
drain
yeah.
if we don't.
We can,
Yeah.
we, can just hide, we can hide them in the woods a little bit and then continue on.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that sounds good.
There are
Sounds
some
like a
small
great idea.
trees along the side of the road where you guys have stopped, or a little bit closer as you get closer to like that copse of trees where Flappy had seen. You see some places that you could like, tie the horses to, and they would be a safe enough distance to not alert the camp of their position. And you can get them far enough away from the road that you assume that they won't be stolen. They're not like just free horses on the side of the road for the taking.
Yeah, we'll do that.
JJ, in my worldly travels, would I know bugbears speak common?
Roll a history check. You would know this, and the reason why you know this is because dragons and orcs and their nations have launched an attack on Arokakra many, many, many years ago, and they were able to communicate, the dragons, the dragonborn, and the bugbears, the orcs, and the goblins. So yes, you would know that they speak common.
Okay. Cool.
Sweet. Oh, let's get this on the road.
Okay.
Yeah. Sneaking in.
Do we have to roll anything to try and like hide the horses, or
No, you're able
Okay.
to, get them in a spot that's far enough away from the road and far enough away from the camp to not,
We throw them up in the tree.
yeah,
Yeet.
like Roach
Okay.
from The Witcher, and they just stand on top of the branches.
Canneray? That's a
so
job
we're
for
just
you.
gonna sneak up to this camp
Yeah,
and
sneak in,
get this shit
and then
sorted.
we can get a bit more information as we sneak up.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone roll stealth.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
A big hulking dragonborn.
Good.
should go on.
Good.
Hold on. Let me check my
stealth.
armor real quick.
Ooh, hell yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Wow.
Use that inspiration.
Uh,
I don't have one.
No.
anyone happen to have like the heavy armor penalties memorized?
Yeah,
Or-
you have disadvantage on
I do have-
stealth.
with
You have
chainmail. Okay.
disadvantage, I think, yeah.
All right.
Wait, does chainmail?
That's what I was wanting to check.
Well, you
Pretty sure
It doesn't
does.
like the item that I have doesn't have like a little cheat sheet. I have to find it in like the info thing.
let me take a peek real quick. Yeah, you have
I think it's a-
disadvantage. Yep, you do.
Yeah, it's the chain shirts that don't have disadvantage.
Mhm.
I think.
All right.
Mm.
11.
Still roll better than me.
So only one person is under 10. So Arthur, you feel pretty stealthy as a group. Arthur kind of clomps around. He starts like yawning. You guys are like, "Shut up, dude!" And you are able to get within a pretty close distance. I'm gonna pull you guys to where it is that you are going to be approaching. The marching order we can sort out in a second. I'm just pulling you guys out onto the map in
Definitely best perception people in the
a
front.
second. Did you leave Angramar with the horses, or is he with you?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Great. Good to know. Good to know. Just give me
Yeah.
We're gonna-
1 second.
There's gonna be
It's a crocodile. I don't think that would be very stealthy.
There's gonna be a dead horse.
That'd be a deals.
Alright.
We fed Angramar.
At
We fed
least.
Angramar a bunch of fish earlier. He should be fine.
That's
He
true,
ate an
actually.
entire shark.
He had an entire
He
shark.
did it.
If he ate
He's
another horse.
extremely well behaved.
He is pretty well behaved, yeah.
He didn't nibble any of your toe.
She says.
He did not nibble any of your
Ghibli
toe.
subtly rolls
as you guys
dice
saw.
behind the screen to test Angamar's like wisdom saves.
All right. So you guys are approaching from the south.
As we
and
approach,
west.
what do
What
we
is
see?
the marching order that you guys would like to approach from? You see here is a tree. You can kind of try to hide behind that in your little stealthy.
You don't have me switched over yet.
I'm definitely in the middle back area.
I've been
No,
there
we have
before
everybody.
on.
Knowing that there's a bugbear and knowing our history with them, I do kind of want to take the lead on this because I do want a diplomatic approach. So I want to kind of.
Yeah. Can
I
we?
would
If
also like
we
to
decide
lead.
to like actually like go with this. Like I want to
Well,
solve it diplomatically.
do
I can
what-
be upfront a little bit too. I've got really good
Anyone
perception,
with
so.
with good perception, we want at the front for sure. Because they'll
Yeah.
be like looking around and keeping an eye out.
Okay.
as
sure
we're
we're
getting
not getting
closer, do we see anything
ambushed.
else? Or...
And also not
Well, I need to
ambush
know
from the
who's up
behind,
front, who's
too.
going to be rolling the perception checks. That's why I'm
Let's
asking.
say
I can't.
Diastri and Canare at the front.
Okay.
I'll be right behind them.
I'll be
I'll
like
be right
middle,
behind.
middle
I'd be like
back,
right beside right now.
All right.
where
move
back.
are we considering
yourselves-
our front line?
Move
Though?
yourselves however you guys would like to go.
I guess I'd be like
I'm
right
hiding
next
up
to
in
him.
the tree. No.
I mean, I'm a wood elf, so I can do that.
Flappy, if you're going to be over there, then it's going to change some things. Go back to where the party was. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Diastri and Canare, I need you guys to roll perceptions.
Sure.
Please roll well.
Fine.
Please roll well.
I can never find that one.
It's in your
In your
skills.
Yeah.
Under
Oh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Okay, go ahead and mark off that you've used your
We ain't-
inspiration. All right, so
we ain't
luckily
shit.
with a 19, you notice that there are several goblins actually in the boughs of the trees above, surrounding where this is. You also hear a few voices from inside of this tent that also sound like bugbears. They seem to be having a conversation with the bugbear that's outside by the fire. Seem to be telling him like, "Hey, make sure you don't overcook our food, dude. You always burn everything."
Is this in like Orcish or
No,
common?
this isn't common.
Then why do you guys always make me the cook?
Bro, don't burn it that badly.
Since
Uh,
I assume that you're going to like alert the party that
yeah.
there are goblins in the trees, I assume.
Yeah, so I tell them that there's goblins in the 3 different trees surrounding the fire, and then there are also additional bugbears within the tent.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm already. That's
Oh, backing up.
the fact that he brought up multiple
That's-
bugbears, like there's no diplomatic approach.
Yeah,
turn
it
around
definitely.
here.
We get
And-
the heck out of there, dude. We gone. I think we should
Discretion's the
alert.
better part
we
of
should,
valor.
we should
alert the
alert the
reeve.
town. Yeah, alert the town.
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
we
Yeah,
should
and
go
then
back.
maybe we could come back with some backup.
And maybe go to Ava Shores. Ava Shores has an army.
Ooh.
I'm
Well,
ready.
it might be a bit
At this
overkill for
point,
the
it's like
army.
this is the town guard's
Well, I
problem
mean,
for
it
me.
doesn't- This is not our issue. This is
Well,
this
it could
definitely
be.
Yeah,
not
we
our
we
playground.
you definitely
Hey.
need some meat shields.
The meat
Ava Shores could definitely say it's a Lachelle Cove problem because it's closer to them.
They could.
You know how.
We may be able to
either
convince
way,
both.
it's not my problem. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Yeah, well, once it's no longer a Lachelle Cove problem, it's now an Ava Shore problem.
Mm. And they are
Uh,
like in charge of defense of this area. The goblins have obviously come around Ava Shores to get to here. I think it is an Ava Shores problem.
I think we should go to Lachelle Cove first, though.
But
'cause,
yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I very much
Ghibli?
agree.
you know,
Definitely let the reeve know.
What material are the tents made out of?
They look like they are made out of animal skin and wood.
Hmm.
These are traveling tents for the road for, like, orcs. They're
Travel.
not like nice tents.
I'm just going to point out as well, if we burn down their lodgings, that means they're going to have to find new ones, which means they're
Well,
more likely to attack the town.
here's my thought. We wait until it's night, and a lot of them are in those tents sleeping when that fire is lit.
Yeah.
I would rather be full capabilities at that
Oh,
point.
I agree. Same here.
I would rather just not even do anything. I don't care.
Mm. Yeah, this isn't our problem.
This is
That's-
not at the moment anyway.
Why would it ever be our problem if we never fight them? Like,
Would you like to see those 2 kids that you made such good friends with
there's a
dead?
town guard. There's a town guard for that. If they can't do
So
their
how-
job, that's beyond
We
me.
already know the town
Yeah.
guard is pure shite.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
I
not
think we
that
should
great.
we should
We've done
be
enough for this
backing-
town already.
We should be going back to the horses while we're having this conversation.
Yeah, I
Definitely
assumed you
not
guys
having it-
were
Yeah,
walking back.
definitely not having it
We're
within
outta
60
here.
feet of the army of goblins and stuff.
Quite a
But
few.
I agree with Canary. Like, this isn't our issue. We should just point it out to the guards, tell Reeve, maybe inform Avashores, and that's it.
Well, by that logic,
We
is
hang
that
back from the
our
group while
issue?
they're leaving.
We can let
Are
these
they-
towns know what's going on. I have no.
From
real-
here, real quick, are the
doing
bugbears talking about anything else other than just their friend burning food?
No, they seem like they are restless. They've been in this camp for a while. They're getting like frustrated. They have a gruff way of talking to each other, like, "Hey, dipshit, don't burn my food." The goblins that were in the tree weren't really saying anything to each other. You can tell that they're just sort of like laying there, relaxing. They're not. They weren't keeping like an eye out or scouting or anything. And there were two voices from inside the tent, and they were just talking about dinner being burnt.
Yeah. Try to pick a few off if you really want to, then go. But,
I don't
yeah.
think we should alert them that, like, we know that they're here at all.
No, fair enough.
I think we definitely should come back, but have the Lashal Cove guards with us to kind of help even out the numbers a bit.
Yeah.
At bare minimum, we need to be fully rested.
Let's talk to Reeve and
Yeah. See where
'cause
Well,
it's gonna,
goblins, yeah.
this isn't our problem. If they want us to do something about it, then it's gonna take some convincing on my part.
Agreed.
All right, so you guys are walking back to the horses while you're having this conversation. It takes about an hour, 45 minutes to get back. You find your horses. They're just where you left them. Do you guys want to get on the horses and go back to Lashal Cove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about a 3-hour ride. By the time you guys get there, it's like 8, 9 p.m. It's nighttime. Do you want to go to Elder Lashal's house?
You mean Reeve?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, Reeve, yeah.
Yep, Reeve Wilmot's
Yeah.
house. Yep, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go, you knock on his door. He comes out. He's out of his nicer clothes. He's now wearing, it looks like his little pajamas. He's got like one of those like little, those nightcaps, like the little stocking cap. And he's like, "Oh, hello. Can I do something for you? Are you here to rest for the evening?"
Yes.
And no.
What do you hide
Well,
under that hat?
And he just takes the hat off and he's just shows you his hair. He's got a little balding spot on the back of his head.
Yeah, so. Who wants
I
to-
do regret to inform you that there are a lot of goblins.
There
Oh,
are a
no.
lot.
A lot.
And bugbears.
And bugbears, yeah, up by past the ranch.
At
That's
least 3
what we know
bugbears,
of.
at least 10 goblins.
10 or more goblins, yeah.
That's what we know of.
That was that fire that Tim Edgin had seen just outside of his
That's
range.
that same fire.
They're still
And-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they seem to be a bit restless as well, so.
that's unfortunate. Do you think you will be able to dispatch them?
We need a bit of help. That's a lot of them there.
A couple of either a couple volunteers or the town, whatever town guard you can lend us to kind of
Or a messenger to Ava Shores asking for military assistance. Doesn't have to be the whole army, but trained military men would be.
Some form of militia. They should be able to handle this.
Well, I only have 6 town guards myself. I can lend 4 to the cause. I've got to keep 2 here just to keep the town safe. If you would like a courier to Ava Shores, I can dispatch one of the guards tomorrow morning. They can go, and it's a day's ride to Ava Shores, and who knows how long it'll take for them. Unless you, of course, wish to go to Ava Shores instead of making me send one of my guards, but up to you.
I think 4 guard with us ought to do it. That's 11
That's
of us.
11 to how.
to
If we can one-shot some of the goblins, yeah,
yeah,
that's
Well,
me like
yeah.
out of
we
character.
were one-shotting goblins. We
That is
one-shotted
true.
goblins earlier.
That is
like,
true.
Yeah, it's just that
It's
there's a lot
more-
of them. We'd get
Yeah,
overloaded.
and so having 4 extra men to help will
Some bodies to
definitely,
throw.
and also well rested. We can go there tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Mm.
If
What,
we get enough rest early on, we can catch them before they wake up.
I want to
Jibbly, do
hear
we know
what Canary has to say.
Again, it's still not our problem.
I disagree.
I agree.
Convince me why it's my problem that this town has goblins outside of their town. Like, this is not my town. I don't care. There's nothing here for me.
You can get an inspiration, Canary.
I'm also of the same mind. This is not our fight. We shouldn't really be risking our lives for this. We're not guards. We're like we are just rabble that came together to fight some goblins at a festival, and we've solved some problems in the town. We don't need to be risking our lives for this.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
but we've also
Who?
proven we're probably the most effective people in this area.
There's a military spitting distance on the other side of this camp that we could alert to this. This is not our problem.
Those who have the ability to help and provide aid and choose an action when bad things happens, that's on you.
I'm not
And I'm looking
talking
at both
about. I'm not talking about inaction. I'm talking about like pointing it to the proper like people to solve the problem. We don't need to risk our own lives for people who, for me.
We've already, we've put our lives on the line 2-3 times already in this town.
Flappy has a wife here, and Flappy also is wondering why the hell we're going out of our way to help people if we're going to turn our backs and let them all get killed on goblins. We could have just solved the werebear problem with one nice dagger stroke and left town. That's what we're going to do.
Why are you even providing help to them? Like,
look,
like, why are you two even wanting to help her?
This isn't.
I never said I wanted to help her.
Yeah, and also, like, I'm all for helping one person when we've got to go after one thing, but we're talking about like a small army of goblins and bugbears, and we're gonna take some guard that we know are useless and risk our own lives to try and kill them. For what? Like,
It's the
I
right
can't
thing to
question
do.
is for what?
it is the right thing to do.
It's the right
But
thing to do.
These
These are good people in this town.
Paladin, I understand where you're coming from. But where were the town guards when we were putting our lives on the line? Conveniently late to the fight.
Shuffling up the hill out
every
of breath.
time. So we
And
take
this
4
is
of
a chance for
them.
them to prove themselves to us.
They've had 3 chances, at least for me, and they haven't showed up any of those chances. I've put my life on the line for them. I've gotten nothing in return.
I will be going to fight the goblins regardless.
Same here.
And whether you decide to come or not, that's on you. But I am helping these people. It is the right thing to do. These are good people in this town. And I draw the line there.
Not about to go through all this work to help everyone, only for them to just be killed by some goblins later on.
Nobody
tonight or
is
something.
talking about them getting killed by goblins. I'm talking about letting the proper authorities know about this issue, and instead of running ourselves in there and trying to fight someone else's fight, like, let the humans take care of human problems.
Jibbly?
Continue.
Jibbly, I have a question.
Wait, hold on. Continue, Heason.
Oh, no, I was finished. I'm just saying,
Okay. What's up, Rainier?
let the humans take care of human problems.
Jibbly, with my experience working within the human army fighting the orcs, if we were to go the route of like waiting the day trip it takes to get to Avashore, delivering that message, and however long it takes, like about how many, if we were to immediately send someone out to Avashore with a message, about how many days, based on my experience working within the military, would it take for them to actually get there to take care of this issue?
Go ourselves. We got to go to
So-
Avashores anyway.
The
It doesn't.
chain?
No. This is about the
He's talking about-
military.
This
He's
is
talking
the
about-
chain
yeah.
of command in the military. So
Yes.
basically, what you happen to know
Organization.
is that the army is in Ava Shores, and that the general is in Ava Shores, but the general can't act without the Lord of Isir Lor. Natur is the capital city where the Lord lives. That's about a day's ride from Ava Shores. It's a little less. It's like a 6-hour ride. So they would need to figure out the way that the army works is the general comes up with an attack plan, battle strategy, tactics, whatever. They send a memo to the Lord in the capital city. The Lord gets back to them with a yes or no, you may send our troops to do that. Usually, you know that it's pretty bureaucratic and it can take anywhere from 2 days to a week.
I relayed this information to Canaran.
I think I would know this, as at least our chain of command would probably work the same way since I served.
The dragon army is a little different, where any dragon has the authority over any dragon-born soldiers. So, for instance, if you're out to, patrol with a green dragon and a red dragon comes by and goes, hey, you got to go do this, you just go, okay. So there's a little bit less bureaucracy when it comes to the dragons, but the humans are very much like the DMV.
Okay.
Now, my two friends who are on the fence, what would it take for it to become your problem? Is it a matter of gold? Is it a matter of you just don't want to risk your lives?
I'm not risking my life for a town that has yet to demonstrate that they have, put their lives on the line for me.
Then by all means, you can stay here.
We can alert their authorities. We can do what we need to do to get them prepared, but outside of that, this isn't our problem.
Well, okay.
Paladin.
If we alert Ava Shores, they may, even if it takes a week for them to be able to act, they may be able to send some sort of relief to Lashal Cove just in case.
They still need permission to do so.
Heck, you can volunteer to help.
We can
look for volunteers. They may have, if they consider it an immediate threat, there may be other actions that can be taken. I think both sides are right. I mean,
if the humans,
it's really not our fight, but given the right amount of convincing, I'm game for either.
Is there a bounty on goblins? Does anyone know if there is one?
No.
Like if we go to Ava Shores?
There's no set bounty on goblins that you know of, but if you were to dispatch the goblins, you assume that the towns would make it some sort of reward for you. That's like usually adventurers, what they'll do, kind of like, how like I go back to The Witcher again, he just sort of like brings a monster into town. Hey, I killed this, and people just pay him for it. It's kind of like that sort of.
I want to know, would we be better off taking it to Ava Shores, like the issue? I mean,
it can take a couple of days to a week to get anything back. What I'm saying.
What if we split up? One party goes back to Lashal Cove, the other goes to Ava Shores. That will cut off some time.
Well, you guys are in
we're
Lashal Cove
already
now.
Oh, we're already at Lashal Cove. Okay.
Yeah, and we're talking to Reeve.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, we're doing the work.
I got caught up in the roleplay. Sorry.
Yeah. So
I assume at this point Reeve went to bed and you guys are debating without him because you guys started talking about werebears. You guys started being like, I don't give a shit about these people in the town.
He's backwards.
So he's not really I unless you want him to be there. I assumed he went to bed. You guys went upstairs in your attic space.
I wasn't agreeing with Canary, but the mere fact that the mayor of the town
goblins trying to kill me. I'm just going to sleep. Let these guys deal with it.
He already offered to send 4 guards with you, or to send a courier to Ava Shores in the morning.
And nothing else. No talk of what it would what he'd be willing to give us as reward for doing this. No compensation for risking our lives. Nothing. He just said, "Yeah, we'll give you 4 guards."
Or how about this?
I mean, we basically just told him there's enough. As many goblins and bugbears that almost equal the population of the town.
Yeah, let's
in a general sense, and he just goes to bed.
Well, okay, do you want him to not go to bed? But you guys started talking about some forbidden knowledge. Do you want to have that conversation in front of him?
I will want him to take action. Like, let the town know that they're in
I would-
danger.
yeah,
Get
I
them
mean,
prepared.
Did
I
you
would
guys...
expect his response. You know, if he was, we were talking
I
about the
thought-
military in Ava Shore, that instead of waiting till morning, he would send a courier now.
I thought
Like,
we
We
this
all
would be-
go to his bed and
I
slap
thought we
him awake.
told Reeve about the like the werebear situation too. Maybe we
no,
didn't.
we didn't tell him about the
Didn't.
werebear. We just said.
Yeah,
that
we
sent
didn't say. Yeah, but you didn't say anything specifically about the werebear, did you? You just
Yeah,
said
you said that there's a
Uriel.
werebear that you got to go take care of. But if you guys...
Wait, did I say that?
No, someone did in the
Someone
conversation.
did.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
So
Wait,
either
we just have to wait 10 days for her to turn, and then we'll set her loose on the goblins. She can't be hurt by their weapons.
That's
Even
true.
then, we've failed on saving her,
And
and
we've got 2 werebears.
And
Only
that's
take
a
3
problem
days out of the month.
because
Exactly.
I'm all for helping people, but at the cost or risk of my own life, I'm very reluctant.
so you'd rather not deal with puny little goblins, but you want to deal with a freaking werebear.
I was
Single
gonna say,
werebear.
I feel a
She's
After-
gonna love being a werebear.
Hey,
7
hey,
of us against 1 werebear seems, in my mind at least, a more viable fight than potentially, being cornered,
I saw the
being,
werebear out in the woods. My money's on the werebear.
being pushed away. Maybe in a one-on-one against me. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I stand at the back.
Hey, I gotta step
we have
over
we have,
aside for a second, and my mother needs help. I'll be back.
well,
But
JJ, really quickly, the
we have
2 kids were Rita and Vic, right?
yes, Rita and Vic
Okay.
Crestflow.
if he gives us 4 guards, that sort of evens that out a bit more.
So, Hisan, is your motivation gold? Is that what
No.
you want
I mean,
payment for? To risk your
would-
life?
You happen
would
to
help,
know that
but-
these goblins and orcs go on raiding parties, and if they are raiding that route, that they probably have a bunch of stolen merchandise. That's what you would assume. Like, that's what goblins are that's what like goblins and orcs are known for, is raiding parties, and they bring the loot that they take back to their homeland.
my motivation isn't necessarily monetary, it's more knowledge based at the moment, but I'm looking after myself. Like, I'm not out here for anyone else, I'm out here for me. Why do you think I'm not with the dwarves right now? I could be at home, but I'm out here seeking knowledge, and that's what I'm after, and I'm not about to get myself killed before that. So
I think we should
Well-
try and see if we can get to Ava Shores or
should.
have the courier go and
we should
either take care of the problem themselves or at least provide us more than 4 guys.
some relief.
And
Maybe perhaps we can expedite
and
the
a bounty.
process. Surely the military has mages that can organize something. We can do something under the rug, but I'm not about to go in there with 4 useless guards that have failed us multiple times and risk my own life in this situation.
You said it best.
That's all I have to say.
And that I'm gonna leave the room and walk over to the Crestfalls house.
Oh, okay.
So,
You knock on the door. They are awake. They answer.
what was his name? Is it
The dad.
Headley, right? Headley, right?
Yep.
Headley. So I just take another 25 gold out of my purse and put it in his hands. I tell him, "Trouble's coming. Get out of town." And I
Where
just turn around.
where am I supposed to go, sir?
Anywhere but here.
Well, should we go to Ava Shores?
Ava Shores. Don't go to Ava Shores. There's a goblin encampment in between here and Ava Shores. They may be camping it to raid people as they're traveling. Head
Cue
the other
mass
direction.
panic. Cue mass panic.
Keep this between
just
us. The gold will keep you silent.
So you expect me with 75 gold in my pocket to get up and move
Yes.
because of goblins?
Goblins. Who knows what else? But that's all I'm saying. And
But
that's from that.
Good.
Whatever he
dragon-
says, I just completely ignore him.
And just go? You just leave?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Flappy, do
This
you
is
want to
that
go
man's
visit
lucky
your
life.
wife at the tavern at any point, or are you just gonna leave
I
her
want to
there?
go visit Muriel first. I'm assuming my wife is still passed out.
Okay.
I want to ask Flappy if he got my wedding gift and how he liked it.
It weighed me down. Yeah. I tried to cut myself loose, and it just weighed me down. But the tentacles made up for it.
A bit
Don't
of
worry.
There's no symbolism there at all.
Yeah, none.
Alright, so you go to Muriel's house. What do you
Yep.
wish to do?
I want to discuss with her about employment for Gemma.
Okay.
Yeah, so Miss Muriel, I would like to discuss with you about the prospect of employment since the healers won't come in here. Gemma, the town drunk, will tolerate this crap because, well, as long as you have alcohol, she'll do pretty much anything for it. So, would you be willing to give her a roof over your head and stay here to take care of you in exchange for liquor?
Well, you see, the reason why I chained myself to the wall is because I'm afraid of hurting people. And I'm afraid that if she stays in here with me, I might accidentally hurt her. And she sort of just gestures broadly at all of like her broken furniture.
One, she's smashed, so she'll fit right in. And two, she's so drunk all the time, I highly doubt you'll hurt her. She probably won't feel anything.
I'm really not very comfortable with the idea. I'm getting kind of nervous that you guys keep checking on me and, like, I don't know, are you gonna heal me? Or, I mean, you gave me enough food and water for 2 days, and, I'm sure I can get the temple healers to maybe bring me something, or I don't really want someone staying in here with me.
What you have isn't exactly healable by normal means, and the temple healers aren't going to be able to help you. So, it's going to take a bit of time to get you healed, and in the meantime, we could have you with a private nurse who will help take care of you.
Roll a persuasion check.
I would be bad at persuasion.
I'm terrible at persuasion.
Oh my god.
She's like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm one, really nervous that I would hurt her, and two, can I be real with you? Everyone kind of knows Gemma and her reputation in town, and she's not really the kind of person I would want looking after me per se.
Alright, I would like to take out my rapier and stab her.
Okay,
Excuse me.
go ahead and
Yep.
roll to hit. All right, 1 second here. Holy shit, dude.
That took a turn.
Okay, let's pull out the map, because why wouldn't I do that? I was definitely expecting to do this right
Mm.
now.
I think we all were, really.
Okay.
1 quick second. Gonna pull you
Solves that problem.
over here. Gonna put you on the map. Why are you so big? You're not supposed to be that big.
What she said.
That's what Gemma said.
So if you stab her and she is over here.
Flappy is literally a murdering, marrying hobo right now.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I thought the Allens were supposed to be diplomatic. This man just wants to diplomatically
Yep.
kill everybody.
This is a diplomatic approach.
Mhm.
It's
Assassinations are very diplomatic. They just change who you're talking to.
Yep.
This is also a sneak attack.
Alrighty. No, it's not a
Right?
sneak attack. In no way,
Ah,
shape, or form.
no.
You walked up to
You
her
were-
and had a
you were talking-
conversation.
Yeah, but like she's
Your sword
totally
out.
expecting me to stab her. If I'm standing right
did
there and
you-
go stab
Did you
real
have
quick.
your sword out before you walked into the
Nope.
house?
That's
Like,
not a sneak
well,
attack,
then-
dude. In
then
no
she
way,
would
shape, or
know.
form is that sneaky.
Oh, come on.
sword
No.
out.
Okay, so go ahead. You have hit her, and you can roll damage for 5 piercing damage. I'm going to need you now to... Oops, let me just fix one quick thing.
Oh, I can't see anything. It's totally dark.
I'm fixing you right now.
Cool. Is she a bear now?
Does
Can
she take
you-
disadvantage because she's chained?
No, she's... First off, stop trying to rules lawyer the murder hobo.
I'm just curious.
I'm on Muriel's side here. I kind of hope she turns into a werebear and just fucks this shit up.
All
I kind of
right.
hope she turns into a werebear.
Can you
And then the
see
town
is
now,
fine.
Flappy?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Okay. So she now takes the 5 piercing damage, and you see she transforms from a woman with a leg and a bandage sitting on the ground. She turns into a hybrid bear person. Fur
How
starts
fast is she doing this?
faster than you can
Ow,
like you
okay.
stab her and it happens like very quickly. Fur
Okay.
grows out of her body, fangs erupt from her mouth. As she grows, she stands now about 7 feet tall. Her limbs expand, her hands turn into these claw, giant talon things. Her actual muscles, you watch as they bulk up and they bulk up, and I'm gonna see if she breaks the chain real quick.
Oh boy, you better hope not.
Oh.
The chain is intact for right now, and so I need you to roll initiative. Make sure that you click on your token and roll
Oh.
initiative that way.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Just
Stop
Flappy.
moving.
1v1.
We still all get experience, right? If he wins.
He's not going to win
1v1.
this.
He's not
we
going
get
to win
No,
this.
In
he-
no way, shape, or form is
we
he
had
winning
experience
this.
if he dies.
We're not going to win this, even if we were
Alright.
there.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate for you. She's going to reach out. She gets a multi-attack, so she can do 2 claw attacks. So she's going to do that. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
And does a 25 hit?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you
12.
even have a silvered rapier?
Nope.
No. Nope. She was in human form, but
Yeah.
so
Does
you're
she-
going to take 33 slashing damage.
Cool, Floppy's dead.
12 plus 11 is not 33.
Actually,
23.
you're
Oh my God.
perma-killed. Your HP is what?
14. I'm dead.
That's no, you took
You're
23.
Killed.
Right?
It's
One
23,
shot
isn't
will
it?
kill
Okay.
That was- That was 12 and
it's-
11,
it's-
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's 23.
All right,
not
so-
33.
Right now, you are unconscious. The second hit gets you. That's 2 automatic death save fails.
Yep.
And
Oh.
it's your turn. You can roll a death saving throw.
Can I instead take my oil lantern, light it on fire,
You're
and drop it on the ground?
unconscious.
You're
You're
literally
unconscious.
unconscious.
I
You're
can do all kinds of things when I'm unconscious. Like who?
no. You can roll
In
a
your
He's
dreams.
in
d20.
blackout like your wife.
You roll a
Am I rolling
d20.
a d20?
Yeah.
Let's be honest though, Flappy's getting the easy way out right now. He was going to be married to Gemma for the rest of his life.
That's 1 success, and she's going to just consume your body, and she's
Yep.
going to legitimately just bite you again. It's an auto success. That's your 3rd death save, and you've died.
Okay,
You're permanently dead, and she's going
Cool.
to eat your body.
cool.
Wow.
What if we look through
And-
her scat and then
No,
resurrect him in a little bit?
nobody will know
We have
Nobody
no idea.
knows.
until we go back and look, and then we go, oh, that's why the temple was so afraid of her.
There's elbows in the poop.
There's some
She burps and a feather comes up.
feathers.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Well.
all right. Well, that's it for you. She
Legitimately cannot.
Rolled a freaking 5.
has legitimately
So what was the max damage on your rapier?
Oh,
And
not
how
enough.
much
There's
HP
no-
did she have
In
Way
no way,
more
shape,
than
or
that.
form
as a
would
human?
you have ever won
Was this
that.
just because
I
we wouldn't
wasn't
let
trying
you
to
kill
win that.
Gemma, so you decided to kill yourself?
Like what happened? What
Like
was your thought
literally,
process,
like was
man?
that the
Man.
idea here?
Okay, anyways, so that being said, she has fully transformed. She is now a hybrid werebear.
She's fully transformed now.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
she
she's
hasn't fully
consumed.
transformed to bear. She's in hybrid mode. You guys don't know this, of course. So at this
Yep.
point, Canteray, after you spoke to the
Can I
Crestflows,
say-
did you go back to Reeve Wilmot's house with everyone?
Actually, can I say something about that? Like, I want to say like halfway to Reeves' house, I kind of like stop and like double back to their house and just like pound on the door. I just want to like nostrils kind of like smoking, intimidate him. Just say, "Get out now," and I'll hold intimidation for that.
Okay. And at this point, you hear him. He goes, "Yes, okay." And you hear him yelling, "Kids, pack your shit." You know, to his wife. He's like, "Rita, get your shit." He's like, "Make sure that you grab all the stuff." And so you hear commotion from the inside. Do you go back to Reeve Wilmot's house after?
After that, I go back to Reeves.
Okay, I got to make a series of rolls real fast.
He's gonna break out.
Okay. So anyways, you guys are at Reeve Wilmot's house.
We're not
Flappy
even
is-
fully rested.
Yeah, Flappy is gone. You don't. Did you know where he was going, or
No, he
Nope.
didn't
Say
say
anything?
anything.
he
Say
He
anything.
just
I don't
up and
think he-
dipped.
Walk
Okay.
into Reeve Wilmot's house. Where's the owl?
Last words he
One
told me is
no
that he's
idea.
ways
He
down.
quick-
He just-
Very
wandered
Is the
up.
road along the
quickly,
way?
I gotta just put the town map together really
Uh.
fast. Holy shit.
In no way, shape, or form can we deal with this.
Yep. We just go to Ava Shores. Ava Shores becomes the new base of operations. We try and find someone there that we can move in with.
Flappy has destroyed this town.
We don't know that though.
Yeah, right
Hopefully
now
the-
you
we
don't
don't
know.
Just hope the chains of Hull held.
As
Yeah,
of
no,
right
I'm
now,
speaking
as of
as-
right now, I think our primary issue is still figuring out this goblin problem.
Ghibli just
yeah,
made
no,
a
no.
face.
Well,
Ghibli
I
just
think-
made a bad
I
face.
think
I'm
if the
speaking out of
bear
character when I
escapes,
said that. That wasn't in character. That was out of character.
Yeah.
if the bear escapes, that becomes number one priority. As it's going to start rampaging through the town.
Yeah.
Okay, just
What if we
just
give me
let her
a
turn all the town folks
Number one thing to run away from.
second. 1 second, guys. I didn't have this set up because I wasn't planning on an encounter, but here we are.
Leave it to a
Village of werebears.
an owl rogue going rogue.
Okay, so all of a sudden, you guys are at I keep calling him Elder Lashaw. You're at Reeve Wilmot's house. I'm going to pull you all to the town map just to show you what's going on. Jesus friggin' Christ. I mean, the all-loving
no
father
dumb-
and gentle mother. Roll
Actually, you know what?
perception checks really fast, guys.
Shit.
18.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that, actually.
Okay.
They did.
You hear from outside a shrieking yell.
Immediately, Arthur just gets up and bolts outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Oh,
loud.
the kids are gonna die, dude.
At this point,
Kids are first.
you see. Let me switch to the map. Oh, Jesus.
At least we're quite close.
Yeah, but
All right. So
you still have much damage
Oh
for
god, they're right there.
You see that the Crestflow family has satchels. They've got like a, big sack that they're carrying of their stuff. You hear some clanking of like some, pots and pans. The kids have like little backpacks made out of leather with like a toy sticking out of it. The little girl has a muffin or a cinnamon bun in her hand that she's just like, she was munching. You see a hulking figure. Looks like it's half man, half bear. It's covered in fur. It's stalking towards them. The little girl drops her cinnamon bun, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
So we find out that the rich family, the Sahans, actually their butler is actually like a level 20 rogue or something.
God, I
Oh,
hope
God.
I hope it's like the scene from the comic books in Injustice where Alfred beats the shit out of Superman. I just hope that happens for the sake of our well-being.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Ghibli, was that all a short rest out of curiosity?
No.
God.
That as soon as you guys finished your conversation, you guys went upstairs. Flappy left, got himself murdered.
What about the whole ride back to Lachelle Cove, though?
That's writing.
That's like travel. That's not really a rest.
Yeah, for the short rest,
Sorry,
you have to be
spell
doing
slots.
literally nothing. Rip the spell slots.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Well,
I am literally in shambles right now.
Okay, we got this. We got this.
I rolled a 1.
I think our priority for now needs to be like,
We may not be able to take down the web, just protect everyone else.
yes.
okay.
Well, in hybrid form, does she still have the same resistances as a werebear?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So spellcasters do spellcasty things, and everyone else pray, dude.
I had.
I don't know. I don't think there's any reason for me to intervene in this.
Well,
I'm
Ignis,
literally running out of this town and yelling, "Get the hell out of there, everyone!"
you're first in the initiative. If you guys are going to get involved in this altercation, feel free to.
We don't
Or
know
if
anything.
you guys want to get out, you can.
We just heard a scream.
And then
That's
you
what we
guys came
heard.
outside and you saw this. Or you
Okay.
looked through the window, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you guys
Okay.
came out of the house and you look over. There is
Yeah,
a
well,
family and these.
Is it that family that was?
Well, Canterbury would
Trying
be
to
right
leave.
beside that family as well, wouldn't they?
No, he went home.
I
He
made
came,
it.
he
big.
came, he came
okay.
back to Reeves.
All right. Oh, it doesn't show me if I already used this or not. That's not, I don't know if I used it. No, I have not used it yet. So are we saying that this map is how many feet away it is?
Each square, I'm going to say, is 10 feet. Just
Okay.
because
We
I
can
don't
do 3
have a
squares.
battle map of the town
Yeah.
set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just make it easy.
Okay.
Double movement.
JJ, do
so
I know what this creature is at all?
You
Have I seen
guys
this
were able to figure out before. Ignis rolled like a 20 Arcana. It is
Okay.
a werebear. It has
Yeah.
immunities to all weapons that are not silvered.
Hmm.
That's why you guys
So
wanted
it
to go
is-
to Ava Shores to get a silvered weapon.
Oh.
Would you say that I would be able to see it over the houses because I'm on a hill?
Yes.
All right. Then I am just going to Eldritch Blast
And what is the range on Eldritch Blast? 'Cause-
120 feet.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, you're 100 feet away. So a 23 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay.
Well, at least you might have grabbed its attention, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at it. Hey! This might get hairy. Come fight me.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Is there anything else that you wish to do with your turn?
That is it at this point.
Alrighty then. That's going to bring us to Canneray.
Oh my god.
Remember the wheelchair lady with the blink dog? They're
We
close
throw
by.
the wheelchair lady at the weapon. No,
And then we take the blink dog and we run.
beautiful, beautiful. We're talking each square was 10 feet. You said, right, JJ?
Would we
That
would
would-
we
that
all
would be a
kind of
full
be like at
right
the
there.
front of the house though, like around here?
Yeah,
Like,
we're out, we came out, right?
Yeah,
surely
you
I
guys
wouldn't
are
be like-
outside. Yeah, the front door is technically over there, but I'll say
Oh,
that
okay.
yeah, if you came out, you can come out over here. There's a little side area.
Yeah, well we probably walked around the corner before we saw everything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Before everything kicked off. Just
I can fucking try fairy fire this guy, get advantage at least, but fuck.
want the freaking kids out of here, and I can't reach them, and that's a fucking
Chaos.
tragedy.
Chaos.
Okay, well, I'm doing a full dash to here,
Okay.
while trying to distract the bear to avoid any casualties. Hey, you big hairy beast, come fight someone your own size.
Are you 7 feet tall?
Oh,
I'm
you know
like
what? I forgot to give the
6'6".
family an initiative.
You know,
I'm-
for a second
pretty
there,
tall.
you sounded like Kermit when
Oh,
you said,
God.
"Come over here and fight someone your own size." I heard Kermit.
That's what I was going for.
Come over
baby.
here and fight someone your own size, bitch. Come on, bitch.
I'm pretty close to 7 feet. I'm 6'6". So,
Okay,
you know.
roll, and are you trying to intimidate the beast to come attack you?
Yeah.
All right, roll an intimidation.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Did we ride the
it
horses back
snaps and
to
looks over at you.
Reef?
I assume
No,
you guys would
I-
have brought them back to Edgin's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
we
don't
need
have-
to.
Blaze
borrow
doesn't
them.
likely doesn't even have a stable.
We need to like lead this somewhere. The goblins are way too fucking far away for that.
Okay. Cogs, was that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay, that's
Um,
gonna bring us to a Rainier.
Oh, I got my sword out too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainier walks out, sees the situation, and says, as I'm charging down also towards the werebears, like, we need to get townsfolk away. We need to lure the bear to the lake. And I charge in and I'm gonna do full dash, catch up to I want to kind of catch up here, kind of angle this way, kind of give like a path for the family to get
Okay,
back.
you gotta only go. It's each. You're doing a
Right,
full
I'm going
dash?
to use a full dash action,
Okay,
so it would be
okay.
60 feet total.
Okay.
And just kind of like, we need to like lure the bear to the lake, get townsfolk away.
Okay.
Like that. I don't know how we want to divide that task up, but like.
And that's gonna be your full action. Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
Unfortunately, no. Like.
All right. Well, then that's going to be the werebear's turn.
Yeah. Fuck.
The werebear's gonna run right up, and because it doesn't have enough movement to get to Canneray, it's going to try to attack the little girl.
God.
And
please, miss. I swear to God.
God.
I'm gonna roll publicly so you guys can see that I'm not just making this up. She's gonna
I
do
don't-
2 claw attacks.
God.
She turns into a golden dragon.
The first
Fuck
one is a
me.
17. Little girl's dead.
God.
Goodbye, little baby girl. Then I guess it's gonna, instead of doing its second attack on that, it's going to do at the mom. And the 19 hits, and the mom also dies. The mom and the daughter just one claw, boom, then goes to the mom, one claw, boom, and they are both dead on the ground. The werebear looks up and literally howls like a freaking roar, just "Ah!" And that's gonna be the werebear's turn, and that's gonna bring us to a lion.
Can you do the werebear sound again for chat? I think
If
chat
I
is really
move.
The werebear roar.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm
Let's do it
gonna
again.
move forward to here, which would be about
Holy shit.
like 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
Then that's technically 60 foot away, and I'm gonna try cast Fairy Fire on it at least. Here's
Oh,
my
thank
mouse.
God.
Okay.
If I click that. So this DC is for some reason not popping up. What is my spirit? Why did it not pop up?
The bear failed. It's a 4, rolled a 4, so
Okay,
it is
yeah.
fairy fired. Let me give it the fairy fire.
So it lasts up to a minute.
All right. What color do you want your fairy fire to be?
Fucking just bright, like a bright white, so it's illuminated and everyone can see it. Like
Okay, I gave it to the wrong person. Lol.
And then that's a 20-foot cube range outlined in the
And I
area.
assume that you don't want to hit the humans. Like you're doing
No,
the
just the bear.
just the bear. Okay.
Just
And
so it's illuminated.
is there anything else that you wish to do with your turn?
It's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay, Flappy's dead, so he doesn't get a turn. He-Sun, what would you like to do?
Just gonna move, I guess, 10 feet this way. Can I move there? Like, is that too
Yeah.
much? Or...
No, you can. Just that every square is technically 10 feet, so
yeah, I only
it'll be
have
20 feet.
Yeah, I only have 25 feet of movement, so yeah.
So you can
20
move
feet.
15 feet, according to that. Just because.
I'll just move. I'll just move over behind my boy Arthur here,
Okay.
and then how close does that put me on this guy? So I'm about 60 feet away.
Yep.
Can I see it through the house, like up on this hill? Can I see
You're
that?
above the house, so you would be looking down. It doesn't have cover because of where it is, and the houses are pretty small. So yes, you can see it. If you go down the hill, though, you're going to have an issue.
Quick question, Jibbly.
Mhm.
Is Reeve Wilmot awake? Did he hear all of this as well?
He did, and he is currently alerting the town. What's going
Okay,
on?
good.
Okay,
That's going to pop
good at
up when
least.
it's the townsfolk time.
Okay.
Dang it. Yeah, I'm just gonna shout stop and cast Mind Sliver on it.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, and
I mean, it's not gonna do anything. It doesn't actually make him stop. It's just a verbal component.
it's
So
an intelligence save.
yeah.
Fails that, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Let's get some damage on
We
it.
got this, guys.
Why isn't it rolling my damage? Hello?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm gonna
That's a
just
lot of
take
damage,
the
well
most
done.
recent roll, which is the 6
Okay.
psychic damage there, because I don't feel like scrolling all the way up.
I
3 for the top one.
I'm
Yeah.
just using the most bottom one. It doesn't matter.
Oh, thank God.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
Thank you.
I don't know
It
why I
is
did that.
the townspeople's fault. The father is going to grab the son by the hand. He's going to try to run back into their house, which is this one that they live in. Unfortunately, they get an attack of opportunity by the werebear, who's going to try to swipe at, try to bite the son. He hits the son.
Oh god.
The son is dead. The dad, at this point, makes it into the house. You hear the door slam shut behind him, and he just yells, just, ah! You do start to hear some guards come out. Let me bring them out onto the map.
Where do the guards stay, by the way?
There's 2 guards that are on patrol right now. They're coming from the market.
Where's Reeve?
Reeve just ran to tell them. He alerted them. So here's the 2 guards. There's another guard that's gonna be. Oh, they stay in the temple. My bad. I should have
Stay in the
explained
temple.
that.
Okay.
Normally they stay in Reeve Wilmot's house, but he put you guys up for the night, or for the last few nights, so the guards have been staying in the temple. They will come out on the next turn, but these ones have just been alerted and are going to full dash 5, 10, 15, 25, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which is technically 60 feet. So this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which is technically 60 feet. They're not going to actually attack the bear yet because they don't have range good enough for that. And that's going to bring us, there's the guards, to Ignis.
And 20. What would your ruling be? I have 25 feet of movement.
You can move 15 feet because that's technically 30 feet, but because I don't want to have you go in between squares, we're just going to give you the extra little feats.
And then I am going to Eldritch Blast again. Because
Alrighty.
I'm not quite at range for anything else.
Where's Agramar? Get him.
Damage.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
The warlock's going to carry us through this fight right
I
now.
know.
I'm just,
One
Not with my damage
Yeah,
roll.
1 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
well done.
Look,
Is
hey,
there
it's one less
anything-
hit point than she has.
Is there anything
Yeah.
else you
Shit.
would like to do, Ignis?
It gets within range. Nope.
All right, then. That's going to bring us to Canare. Canare, the family that you just set off to save them from goblins, has fled the town immediately as soon as you told them to and has been attacked by a werebear. The mother, daughter, and son have all been killed, and the father ran back in the house.
I'm Okay, question. As far as action economy, I can move, take an action, and then move again, right?
Yep,
I'm
as long
not
as you have
confusing.
movement left, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't confusing. Oh my goodness! I literally have nothing I can do against a werebear.
Then save townspeople, or saves townspeople, or lure it away.
I have my breath weapon.
That'll work.
So I can step forward 10 feet. And that's breath weapon is 15 feet. I'd have to. Would that JJ? Would you say that would be within range?
Yes, I would.
All right. Breath weapon. Oh well, where's that?
The corpses.
Second.
I was gonna say, do the children's corpses get a deck save? Viking funeral.
So the save should be. What's my con?
1 second. I just have to add Austihr into the initiative because he didn't get himself put in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I rolled it. It's in the list there, but
Yeah, you might have accidentally just like misclicked on your character and thought you had him selected or something.
yeah, not sure.
Is your spell save DC over an 18? I mean,
No.
18?
He beats it here.
Okay, so still
it's,
roll your 2d6,
2d6.
and he takes half damage. Okay, so 5.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and step back.
Good. Good.
All right.
Keep
Dude,
distance.
we're gonna have to kite the fuck out of this person.
I'm
That's-
gonna let Austihr go since his turn got skipped before.
Oh, did it? Oh shit.
Yeah, my initiative didn't show up in the list. So. All right,
You
I'm
have
going.
advantage on all attack rolls as well. It's verified. I'll let you know that.
I mean, my attacks aren't going to do anything anyway, so.
If
enough
attacks won't
on
do
that.
anything, then either help us kite it or work on getting townspeople like away from danger. Like
There's no townspeople out right now. All the people are
Right
dead,
now, at
and
least.
the dad is in the house.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to move up here. I'm going to bang on Higa's door,
Mm-hmm.
screaming at her to open the damn door and give us
Yeah.
blink.
Okay, she opens the door. She looks out there. Roll a persuasion check.
Is the dog even going to be helpful? Its bites aren't even going to do anything, are they?
It's the blink. It's the ability to blink is what's going to
Link
be
back
helpful.
and forth and kite, yeah.
Oh God.
I don't
Until
know
it,
what I rolled. I was
until
scrolled up.
it doesn't
Reroll
recharge its
3.
teleport.
She
dies.
tells you that she's not going to give you her dog, but what she will give you is this, and she gives you a silver spear.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Okay,
And
who's proficient in
she
spears?
shuts the door back closed, and she's like, absolutely not. I am
It's
not.
martial weapon.
She's like, I'm absolutely not giving you old Blinky. I love him, but here, take this. Thrust the spear in your hands, closes the door.
Puts him in the chest. Here, have this.
Okay. And can I equip that now?
Are you going to use are you proficient with martial weapons?
Yeah, I'm proficient with all
Okay.
simple and martial.
Do you have a spear in your inventory?
I do not.
Okay, let me give you that then real quick.
At least we've got one weapon.
All
We're
right,
just
you have
gonna
a
have to just
spear
pelt the
in
shit.
your
Who has the higher
inventory, but
AC?
that's your action. Like you went, you talked
Right,
to her,
yeah,
you
no, I
opened the
just
door,
wanted
you
to get it
That's
equipped.
your full everything.
You have a level in rogue, right?
I do.
Can you? Do
Sneak
you have the
attack this
rogue actions
motherfucker.
yet?
Which one are you talking about specifically?
There's a rogue action where you can use a bonus action to disengage.
No.
You get
No.
out
double
of
two.
You mean what is it? What is that
Yeah.
called?
Was that your full movement,
Mobile?
Austihr?
That was that was 30 of 35 feet, so
Then that's going to bring us to Rainier.
Sneak attack.
Okay. I
Keep out of range of it. Just force it to just do.
I'm going to
Do we
let
have
you
a-
guys know that you, at this point, I told you that if you were up against something that you thought that you would not be able to kill, I would tell you. Right now, all of your party members are, those of you that are not casters are like, we are shitting our pants. We have nothing we can do about this.
Yeah, I am
Oh,
aware.
wow.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
So you
coins.
just keep.
Throw 'em.
I want to.
So you
Silver.
just back up more.
Is your
I don't
loaded
wanna-
dice considered magical?
I don't want to meta too much,
I-
but this is fucked.
What's that
So-
being?
Just keep backing up and lowering it towards you guys.
Yeah, we just need to whittle it down with kiting. It's really our only option. But if it just dashes at somebody, then they're going to cop an attack of opportunity, and it's not
And
going to
this
be pretty.
is- What is the Do I have a sense of how fast this bear can move, based on like what we saw?
Nope, you watched it move 10 feet at most.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Maybe it can only move 10 feet.
We can
You
try.
can roll a nature check, but you know that it's not going to be the same as a regular bear.
Yep. I want to going north, it leads out of town, right?
Yeah, into the forest where the other werebear was.
Right. Let them fight. No.
No, fucking gonna just fucking
Oh,
yeah,
keep
fight
kill
too.
both of us.
I want to run down 30 feet here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, and as I do so, since I don't want to use dash action, I want to essentially I want to find something on the ground that I can throw at it to kind of get its attention and just kind of taunt it into coming my way.
Okay. You can find like a rock or something.
Yeah, I'd like to chuck a rock at it and
All
kind
right,
of like
go ahead and roll a dexterity check to see if you hit it.
What, roll
Yeah.
for rock?
Roll for rock.
pure dexterity,
Yep. No, unless you're proficient in improvised
rock
weapons.
throwing.
I'm
I'm
proficient in rocks.
I
You
mean
don't
I'm
have the tavern brawler feat, so no.
yeah, I'm proficient in like just simple and martial, unfortunately. So
Rock
yeah.
is not a simple or martial weapon; it's improvised.
Yep, got it. Okay, so dexterity 13.
You hit the bear.
Yeah, okay,
You
and
do
I'd like to
absolutely
just
0 damage, but you can.
yeah, no,
roll
I
an
just want to get
intimidation
it
check.
angry at
Yeah.
me. At
Roll
me,
an
if
intimidation
possible.
check with advantage.
Yeah. 25. That's a nat 20.
That works. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
turn to everyone else and I say, "Get everyone out of here." And I kind of ready my shield for whatever's coming.
Okay. The werebear has gotten its attention drawn to you. It's going to move 10, 20 feet. It's going to attempt to attack you with its multi-attack.
Yep.
It's going to come at you with 2 claws. First one is
That
an
meets.
18. You have your
That meets.
shield up, so it meets it, so it beats it. Therefore, you're going to take 15 slashing damage. You're unconscious.
Got it. I am not. I am
We're
not
level
unconscious.
2.
I have 2 hit points
Level
left.
2! Oh!
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Where the other one
dope.
doesn't hit.
That
Dope.
wouldn't even
We'll
kill
see.
me.
Dope. All right, then it's going to attempt its second claw attack.
Please no. Please no.
Yes.
That
It
one.
misses. Okay. And that's going to be its full turn.
Okay.
That's going to bring us to Lion 5K, Mr. 5K.
Gonna pull up my light crossbow. I'm gonna take a shot at it and I have advantage as well because it's
Okay.
fairy fired still. Is it, or is it moved?
It is
I don't
fairy
know.
fired. Yep.
Okay. 19.
That hits. Go ahead and well, you can roll damage, but it's immune, so
It's immune or
is.
resistant?
it's immune.
no.
You
Immune.
knew
Oh, it's
that.
immune.
You knew
Oh,
that.
shit,
You
okay.
can you
Yes.
can retcon your
Immune?
attack as you knew it was
Okay.
immune.
I thought it was only resistant.
Mm.
I can't do anything. Or
Ignis,
I
Ignis
could
told you
try-
this day one that you guys met Muriel.
Okay,
Yeah, so
I'm a,
The only thing we have is the
so
spear
would
that I
you
just
say
got.
the bear
Yeah.
from me is like, if I move forward just a tad bit, then that'll be like 30 feet away, yeah?
Yep.
From where I am?
Mhm.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try cast... Would this be considered a medium-sized creature?
It's considered a medium creature, yes?
I'm gonna try cast Gust on it to push it 5 feet away from Rainier.
Oh, okay.
So if I click that, for some reason my spell saves don't show up. I don't know
That's
why.
alright.
Would my... It'd be Wisdom for that. So it's 13, I think.
And it's a strength save for the bear.
Oh God.
Come on, it'll work. Come on, I believe.
Oh.
It just gets its fur blown in the wind, just like a hair.
This looks
Like a
really
hair
majestic.
Does she look majestic though?
She looks, yeah, she's in a role for performance majestic.
L'Oreal commercial.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
Beautiful.
I
Absolutely
tried.
beautiful.
I thought I could try to do that. No, well, that's
It's like
my...
Muriel, you could have anybody. You just have to calm down.
I'll just move back then a little bit.
Okay, that's
That'll
gonna
be
bring
my
us
turn.
to Austihr. You have the only silvered weapon of the party.
Is my spear only a thrown weapon?
No, you can use it melee as well. You see how it has two properties.
So I'd use the one hand if I were going to use it as a non-thrown, or sorry, two hand.
Two hand, yeah. But you have
Or
to
you
be
can use it
within
one-handed if you
melee
don't have a
distance of
shield.
it.
Right. Well. And Rainier's still there, so
Yeah, you have advantage
flanked.
also because it's fairy fired
fairy fired and flanked
and
technically.
flanked, so you would get sneak attack on it.
Okay, well, here goes.
You got this.
Please.
He one shots the bear.
Oh, just imagine that.
Uh,
Oh,
A
19,
19
yeah,
hits.
yeah,
Go ahead and
yeah,
roll
yeah,
damage.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
well,
that
now
one.
you missed.
Okay.
Oh,
roll
is
your
with-
sneak attack.
sneak attack. Sneak
Oh
attack.
my
sneak
Sneak
god.
attack.
Oh.
Where is that? I haven't run that yet.
I think it's just one
It's
additional
1d6.
d6, so just roll a
Yep.
d6. So 5 damage total. You can see that this is the only weapon attack that has actually done damage to this creature, and it has barely even left a scratch. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Pass off the spear to someone else.
Yeah.
Hot
It's like,
potato.
drop the spear, say, okay, next person, and we just like form a conga line of stabbing the bear.
I mean, if you
If
want.
we move it 5 feet each round, it'll gain enough speed to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
she's already kind of told us.
no,
Yeah.
I'm aware. I want to lure it. I don't want it to kill the town. Is the problem?
Well, it kills the town or it kills us, dude.
Yeah.
I-
we're,
Get inside
You
it
guys
with them
can
on the
run.
gra-
Rainier
We
would
we
not
didn't,
leave. Like Rainier would stay here to try to do whatever he can. Like you guys can absolutely go.
Bye.
Oh god.
all right. Well,
I'm going to let you guys know that, again, there are no townspeople except for guards that are out right now. The guards are shitting their pants. Your party is shitting its pants. You, without having actual weapons, you only have one silver spear. You don't know how the werebear got out.
Yeah.
We don't even know
We
where
even
it
know
came
this is the
from.
same where.
Oh,
You don't know
We
that
know
this
do
is
we-
the same werebear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we? So here's my thing. If we get the guards to like run into nearby buildings and we try to like work our way back to Reeve Rolmott's house and hide through the night.
I feel like this bear is just gonna like Doors won't stop this bear.
Was there
Well,
something
would
about the
would stone walls stop it? Because Reeve Wilmot's house has like a stone wall on the outside,
Yeah, but it also has a wooden door.
right? Which we can barricade. My thing is, if we can get do we try to get people to safer buildings to try to wait out the night and see what comes in the morning?
Might probably the better.
I mean, we don't know
idea,
what the bear's gonna do. We only know that it attacked those people. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
we also know
as,
it's likely faster than us too.
and I mean, as far as we can tell, it could be the werebear from the forest, so it
It's
might not
very
even
well.
like turn back or even
Exactly.
leave. So
Yeah.
we're
I
way
would-
better off just fucking dipping.
I would say
Definitely to dip.
I don't know if it's possible for us to get news out for people to kind of go to safer buildings, stay indoors, try to barricade. I
think that's the town's guard job.
Right, but
We're
Either way,
we're
Rainier,
engaged.
it's Husun's turn after Diostri,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna let
Okay.
Husun go.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I thought
finish
it was
mine
Rainier's turn.
by. No, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm just gonna.
I'm all for
stay. I
staying
don't wanna
and
take
like
the
trying to
attack.
defend, but it might just be in vain if we get one shot.
Yeah, that's my biggest worry. Is this thing could literally just put me unconscious in 1 second. So I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast Dissonant Whispers. It's just going to hear like a bunch of whispering in its head and just all of a sudden get a headache.
Okay,
And
what is the
roll a DC 13
whiz save?
intelligence, I believe. Again,
Fails.
is it whiz?
Yep, it's whiz.
Oh, beautiful. Well, at least it failed anyway. So let's see if I can roll this damage in one try this time. Yeah, 15. So
Oh yes!
Nicely
Good
done.
damage.
The bear, at this point, you actually see it just shaking its head from side to side, and it kind of like covers its ears. Is there anything else
It
you'd
also-
like to do?
Oh yeah, wait. Sorry,
There's more to it.
15 feet back away from everything here. So
The
probably
failed
as far as
save
its speed
and must
allows.
immediately use its reaction if available to move as far.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So yeah,
so
it must.
it's-
Yeah.
so
Going
clutch.
to move
This is a cat.
away from you, which would be 5, 10, 15. That's its.
Get-
Do I get an
Let's-
attack?
1 second, 1 second,
Okay.
1 second, 1 second.
You got us excited a little bit.
Goes to
so-
here. All right, now
I actually didn't realize it was a
Diostri and Rainier both get attacks of opportunity.
Well,
Rainier,
doesn't
you
do
don't
anything.
have a
I was
severed
gonna
weapon.
say I don't have anything
Come
I
on,
can.
come on,
so-
Diastri, you got this.
Diostri,
Would
you
your-
Suck it
attack.
up.
Would your smite still do damage though?
I don't have smite. I need spell slots. I've cast both my spells today.
Mm,
We need level
Oh,
3
okay.
for that
Use
stuff.
fucking ceremony to marry somebody.
I use ceremony.
That
and I-
died.
Yeah.
A 12 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage and sneak attack.
Come on, you got this.
Oh god, dude. That's
Hot garbage with just literally
Oh.
tickling the bear with the
Oh.
silver.
I'm just up there like.
All right, you
Do it.
do 3
Do we have-
damage to
Do we have
the
any
bear.
healing potions still? Who has healing
We do.
potions?
I have 2.
All right,
Okay.
it is the
I have one.
townspeople's turn. The guards are going to look up to you and go, "We don't have anything to fight this. Should we run and hide?"
Yes.
Get everyone out of the town.
Okay,
No,
they are
everyone
going
Everyone
to
go hide. Barricade their doors.
They're gonna go into the house with the Crestflow dad, and just you hear them throwing heavy furniture up against the door to try to barricade it. These guards who didn't catch on to that are gonna go their full dash to the middle of the market. That's as much as they can possibly get. And then there's also going to be the what's her name? Sally, the priest, and she's right behind them in tow. And then that's gonna be their turn. Ignis, you're up.
I'm going to move up and use my Hexblade's curse.
Okie dokie.
She's cursed for 1 minute. I gain bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target equals to my proficiency bonus, which is 2. Any attack against it that is score 19 or 20 on a d20 is a critical hit.
Okay.
That spell.
And then I am going to do Eldritch Blast.
Oh, crit,
Oh,
crit,
yes.
crit, 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 crit. Roll damage, roll damage.
Yes.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Please, 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 please.
10 force
Wait, no,
damages.
you can add 2 to it. You add 2
And
to
four,
it. Hexblade.
4 damage. It's 4 because
So,
of the curse.
it's-
So
That's
14
also
points
So
of force damage.
14 points of damage.
Or-
Excellent.
Still tickling it.
Alrighty.
Is this a concentration one, or how long does this last?
Oh, this is just an ability that I get as a Hexblade.
And it's just cursed for
Cursed
1
for a
minute,
minute.
or
A minute.
unless he dies or becomes incapacitated, or the target dies. So just do me a favor, Ignis, on your character sheet. Do you see like where it gives you like little things that you can fill out where you can keep track of how many turns of things?
No.
Yeah, so just keep track. You'll on your start of your next turn, that'll be 9 turns left.
Yep.
Dope. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is it.
Okay, Canneray, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start sprinting through the town, yelling, "Everyone barricade their doors!"
Okay. Haha, where barricade your doors?
Yeah, where?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to start just backing off now. It's a bit away from us.
Get these doors barricaded.
Mm-hmm.
Barricade.
Okay. You are able to do that, no problem. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Rainier.
I'd like to drink a healing potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Roll high, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
5. I heal 5 points.
It's better than nothing.
Yep, and I'm going to
Potion action or bonus action?
It's an
It's a
action.
bonus action. Is it an action? Oh,
Using an
okay.
item is an action.
Okay. I wasn't sure we had a little
Wasn't sure if you're going to be generous to us.
little home rule. Okay.
I'm gonna move up to here and stand next to Ignis.
Okay.
I actually read an interesting article about an idea of doing it where, like, if you quickly drink the potion as a bonus action, you only get like 1d4 plus 1. But if you fully drink it, you get 2d4 plus 2, just because like it sloshes everywhere. It was.
I used to run it that drinking a potion yourself was the bonus action, but administering a potion to another person was an action. But
Yeah.
when you really think about it, it's an action.
I'm
Like
stopping.
DMG, you gotta uncork the bottle, take that out of your thing, glug, 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 Mazel Tov, slam the bottle on the ground. It's an action.
Right.
I
Okay.
think in the DMG, it actually says that drinking a potion is a free action, and if you drink it as a bonus action, it refills itself magically, and then if you drink it,
Yeah, I read that too.
else
That's so
also
weird.
heals.
Yeah, right. You
I
know,
swear I saw that
Yeah,
page like
yeah.
245.
Yep.
I step forward and I'm going to I'll step forward and I'm just gonna stand next to Ignis with like my protection fighting style, just in case, with like my shield ready.
Okay, and that brings your
I-
AC to what?
No, my AC is normal. What it does is if Ignis is attacked, I can use my reaction
Right.
to force the bear to roll
Okay.
disadvantage.
Well, the werebear is going to come up and try to attack you because you have made it want to
Angry.
attack you.
Yeah.
It's going to attempt to bite you. It's a 20,
That hits.
18 piercing damage.
All right, I am down, but I am not dead.
You are unconscious,
Mhm.
and let me just double check something. It makes 2 claw attacks or 1 bite attack. So that was its turn, and that's going to bring us to
Oh, I have
light
to. Do I still have to make the con save?
for
Gosh.
Well,
Uh,
it says
yeah.
must succeed on DC 14 con save and throw.
Well, I
40K.
get cursed, but I'm not like
Yeah, you have to make the con save.
con save.
Flappy comes back as a werebear owlin.
Well, no,
Oh,
it's
God.
okay. I
Shit.
fail.
Oh god.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, hey, if by some chance she dies, then it's okay. And if I die, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Lion?
Shit.
You should have just
I
fought the
can't.
goddamn goblins. What the hell, guys? Come on.
This is not on us.
This
I
is not on us.
Yeah, you can't blame the werebear on the rest of the party here. Hang on.
I
I
wanted to
still
fight
have
the
hope.
goblins
I
tomorrow
wanted to
morning.
fight the goblins, yeah.
If we were
I was
gonna
gonna
fight
go
the
tomorrow
goblins,
morning. I was like, okay, we sleep, we go, we fight, we
All
get the
right, Lion.
experience.
What are you doing?
I can't do anything. I don't know what to do.
Then we
Wait,
get to safety.
you run, dude.
Just so you're aware, the werebear is not bloodied yet.
Yeah. Get to safety.
That's-
Cogs is doing the rounds to get people to barricade their doors.
Doing the rounds to get the heck out of here, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe the bear will be so angry with me that it'll use the rest of its attacks to fully kill me, and you guys can get to safety. Legitimately, that's.
I
like,
mean,
use
we've
that.
still got two people that are in potential one-shot range that have to take. Oh no, actually, only one person that has to take an attack of opportunity to run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move back and then that'll be my turn. I can't
Don't
do
we have?
anything.
Do you have another one of those dissonant whispers?
Oh, I only have one. I only have one spell slot left.
Damn it.
Didn't get
Okay.
to rest.
All right, Diostri, you're up.
All right, so if my movement's 35, what do I get?
70.
You would get 15 feet, 20 feet, because I rolled it that you can have the extra 5 for the 25-foot gnomes.
Make life easy.
So I can get to there if I dash, basically.
Yep.
I suppose I should have dashed as well.
Alright.
But, well, that's fine.
I'm running.
Okay. That's your full movement, full action, full everything.
Yep, everything. Yeah.
And there goes our weapon as well. The only weapon that could do damage to it, apart from the magic.
Well, if only one
Ah,
was gonna deal damage like that, there's not much point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hope that Ignis has a way out, dude.
All right, Heesun, you're up.
Agramar to the rescue.
Actually,
Five.
Angrimar's speed is less than mine, so.
Ten.
Oh no!
15. So I could just go 15, hey, and then 5, 10, 15. Just dashing. Double
Okay.
dash straight away. We're going.
Are we just running out of
I'm-
town, or are we like
I'm
taking cover?
yelling as well with my bonus action, trying to like tell people to get to either barricade or run.
Okay. The townspeople's turn is up. Canneray is telling them to barricade. They're going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's their full dash is to here. Canneray, the guards are looking at, this is a merchant store, and they're looking at you like, should we go in there? And the priestess that's with them looks at you and she's like, does anyone need healing?
Well,
Yes.
Dude, well, actually, I don't. Since my back is
No,
turned
he
to what's
doesn't
going
know.
on, I don't
I
know
mean,
what's going on behind.
You
me.
would know that 3 people just got killed.
Yeah.
Well,
You
well,
watched
yeah,
the kids and the mum
But I-
die.
but I
I'm
know they're
pretty sure your
dead,
answer would be more than likely.
Yeah, more than
Yeah.
likely, yes, yeah. But you know, they got mauled by a bear. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything.
And then just see us off in the distance, all 3 of us just running across the
Okay.
field.
Get yourself out. Get yourself to safety, Sally.
Okay.
Set up.
Ignis, it's your turn.
I'm going to turn my head ever so slightly and look at Angramar, who comes out. Just say, go, my friend. Go. And he's going to start running.
All right.
He does not move that fast.
That was, you get an
He does if he sees a werebear.
inspiration. That was sweet.
Good, because I actually really need that inspiration for what I'm about to do.
Good.
Oh no!
I cast
Get that charm
Charm
person. Get that charm person.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
going to use my inspiration to give it disadvantage, but it all evens out. So it means a wisdom saving throw. Right now.
No!
It has disadvantage though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, nice.
Does it
It
though?
has advantage because of we're fighting it.
But what
But
about
if
your
someone else gives
Hexblade's
it
curse? What
disadvantage,
about your Hexblade's curse?
Oh, the
Does that-
Hexblade's curse is up.
Any attack roll you make against the wait.
Attack roll.
No. But if, say, someone who else got inspiration because he went and terrified a bunch of children and their families to flee and got inspiration for it, were to use their
I used
Somebody
that
use their
already.
inspiration.
I used it.
Anyone
I
else
used
have an
it.
You
direction?
use it?
Time out.
All
I
right.
used my.
That's 2.
Does
So
anyone
I
else
just want
have
to
an
point out,
inspiration?
Ignis used his inspiration and Canneray used his inspiration, yes?
Does anyone else have an
I
inspiration?
think Canneray already used his.
Yeah, I already used mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Get
Ignis
them to
used
leave.
his. Is there anyone else that has an inspiration that would like to use it?
I
I
used
don't
mine
have
at the
inspiration.
goblins.
I don't have one.
No way.
Nobody has inspiration.
I don't have inspiration now.
It succeeds by fucking
It
1, dude.
succeeds.
Ah,
Well,
I ready my spear for death.
okay. Canneray?
I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing.
Okay. Are you going to move anywhere or?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's say it right here.
All right. Do you want to go into this building with the guards and everyone? That's where they're heading, is right here.
No,
That's-
I'm getting out of town.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of town.
Alrighty then. It's gonna bring us to Rainier. Please make a death saving throw.
you got it. All right, this would be a con save. Oh no, there's an actual button for death
Yep.
saves. Right.
Yep.
6.
That's 1 fail.
Yep.
Alrighty then. That's gonna bring us to the werebear, who is going to attack Ignis.
Oh, no.
Can it even reach down that far?
That's the
It's
real
like a
question.
T-Rex, right?
A 16 hits.
God.
Hold on.
Dude.
Oh.
19 piercing.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
And also make a save. Maybe see,
Make
do you
a
also
con
get
save.
infected?
I'm infected!
You and me, buddy. You and me. We're gonna make this
Werebear!
bears.
Okay, you
Oh,
are
gosh.
now unconscious. All right.
Should we all convert?
Oh god damn
That's-
it.
No.
Convert to death?
All right.
Or
Diostri, you're up.
Run, elf.
Whoop! Son of a bitch!
Do we want to barricade or are we just running?
I got to
Run.
run.
I'm just out of here.
There we
I'm
go.
gone.
Okay.
Discretion is the better part of valor, and discretion was lost a long time ago.
Eh, As I run away, I'm just gonna look back at the bear and say, "Hey, bear fucker, do you need assistance?"
Oh, what? What? Are you trying to make it come this way, dude? Fucking run the opposite way to
Are
me
you
then.
are you intimidating the bear or
I'm just making a remark.
No. He's seducing the bear.
Yeah, he's trying to seduce it.
Okay.
He gets down on one knee.
No.
No.
Yeah, proposes to the bear.
All
That's
right.
all she wanted.
No, she didn't want that.
She's not
That's
getting
all
anything
we
now.
wanted. We were wanting to hook her up with somebody. It's like that's like we
All
save
right,
her.
so
we cure her
Diostri,
for
you
free,
ran.
Get her married.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Lion, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep running. I can't do anything.
Okay.
Full dash. Hang on. I'm
Heason?
wait.
Someone
Question.
go get Colton.
Action. What is action?
I'm running. Nothing I can do.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the townspeople. So, what I'm gonna say is that the guards barricade themselves in here. The priest is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna put herself. She's not barricading, but she's just kind of hiding behind this building. She's gonna roll cheeky little stealth. Okay,
Oh.
she's not feeling very hidden. Ignis, I'm gonna need you to make a death saving throw.
Nice.
1 success. Very nice.
All right.
Canneray, what would you like to do?
Continue
Gonna
what
make
I'm
a weird
doing,
bear
baby.
Okay,
I'm right beside you as well.
you just running. All right.
Yell at Angramar, come on, boy!
Heading to Ava Shores. On the road again.
You hear
I
going?
can't wait to get on the road again.
Rainier, please make another death saving throw.
Absolutely.
You guys realize if you do take anger,
9.
That's
you
2
need to feed him.
fails.
Yep.
No.
Alrighty then, and the werebear is gonna roll to see what it's gonna do. Let's see. Maybe it goes into the woods. It goes into the woods. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's dragging with it the body of the dead child, the dead daughter, into the woods. You
Yeah,
guys
that's
notice
begun.
that the bear is leaving.
Oh my god.
It's gone. You guys can continue to run away if you would like to, but I'm going to say that combat here is over.
Would we
And
notice that the bear runs off?
that the bear is running
That's what
off
I
at
would
this
say.
point. It's off the map, and the priestess is going to try to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She doesn't make it in time. I need
so-
Diastri and Ignis to each roll another death save.
I may
You
run
mean
off as
10?
well.
I mean, not
You did,
Diastri. I'm so
Rainier.
sorry. I'm sorry. Ignis and Rainier.
Whew.
Oh,
Come on, Rainier.
That's
Yes,
one
okay.
fail
Come on,
for
Rainier.
you, Ignis.
Come on, Rainier.
Ready?
Come on.
Last one. Okay.
One
Okay,
success,
good. One
dude.
success.
Well done. All right.
Okay, hang on. If
5,
I
10,
want to
15.
We find out
dash,
she only has
or-
one
Uh,
healing spell.
we have healing potions on. So I want
Um,
to
You flip the
dash up.
coin.
If I action surge, can I move more? Is that how that works? By action surge, can I
Technically
move?
an action, but you can use dash as an action. So yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I'll use action surge. Ah! I just sort of want to try run all the way up. I suppose I can't use anything right now, but I just wanted to try.
Correct. Yeah, you can
It's
just
also
make
not
it
very-
there.
Wanted to try to
Could've
get a
run-
healing pot from
you could
someone.
have run 45, so you
Is it
you
45?
can't get there. Yeah, because
Each
it's
square is 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
so it
30
would be
feet's your full
30.
dash, and then another 15.
I would have gotten here anyway if I action surged. So
Okay, and then that's your full turn. That's going to, unless anyone else in the party wants to do anything.
I mean, I start moving back that way now. 'Cause we heard the
Yeah,
bear
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
crumble off.
Okay.
If we see it,
Um,
someone
Sally
back.
is going to. Shit,
Do
she
we have
has
to make another death?
touch.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah, I'm gonna need both of you guys to make
mooch.
another death saving throw.
This would be the
So-
best time for me to roll a 1.
I think
Okay.
Rainier
No.
is stable,
Let's see it.
right? Didn't you succeed?
No.
no, it is a 20.
He
I
has
have-
two
I have two
fails
fails
and one success.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Hey, you go first, Ignis. Let's see this. Nice.
Nice.
So that's two
Two
successes for Ignis. Go
Okay,
ahead, Rainier.
So does my first character in a campaign curse carry over?
No, is no.
No, it doesn't.
That's a success. That's a
Okay, I
success.
immediately,
Okay.
if I can, go up to Rainier. I want to see if he has any healing potions on him, and if there is, I want to administer it straight to him, if I
Okay.
can.
Go ahead. Do you have any healing potions on you,
I
Rainier?
have one left.
Okay.
Yeah, lucky I gave you 2.
Go ahead and
Thank
roll
you.
Arthur 2d4 plus 2.
7 plus a 9.
So you get 9 HP back, Rainier. And Sally's
Yeah.
gonna make it up to Ignis, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Still got the curse.
And
You
she's
still got the
going to
curse,
give you
though.
5
So-
HP back.
We could do research. We could find something still.
We have to kill
So,
her. Now. We have to kill her now.
It's
Before
8
the next
o'clock,
full moon.
so we're going to call the session here.
Yes.
I'm
Can I-
going to not even say like we're not even going to reconvene we're going to reconvene at this exact moment next Saturday. Not even like, oh, you guys went into Reeve Wilmot's house and slept or anything. Like, you guys literally, Ignis just got healed, Rainier just got healed, Flappy is dead, perma dead. The Crestflow family, all except for the father, have been killed. The Werebear has taken the dead mom's body into the woods with it. Muriel's broken out of her house. You guys don't know that it's Muriel, though. And that's what we got accomplished
Can I-
How does the
today.
Can I
daughter?
just-
Was it the daughter?
Can I
she
just
said?
It was the
It was
daughter.
the
I'm
daughter,
sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
The
You're
daughter
right.
she
Let me
dragged.
take in my notes better.
Can Ignis sit up real quickly and just say something?
Yes.
I sit up real quickly and I just go, "Oh, I must have fallen down. How embarrassing.
Ah, no!
What an
Oh, I have psychic
I choose death, and I.
damage.
we wouldn't even know that Flappy is dead though. Hey,
No,
No,
you don't know
Flappy's
that.
gone.
You
Yeah.
have no idea.
He wasn't
He's
here.
just MIA.
Yep.
Yeah.
For all we know, he's with Gemma right now, just getting his bang on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to break this to Gemma.
Oh,
No, we
God.
don't.
We're gonna have to
No, we
break-
don't. No, we don't. We don't have to say anything to Gemma.
I'm leaving this town immediately. I'm done.
Okay,
I was done 2 days ago.
I now have a very strong reason to kill that werebear. Otherwise, I'm
So does
done.
Ignis.
Yes, you have two of us need that werebear dead before the next full moon. That
Well,
specific one.
maybe being a werebear would make us a little bit stronger. Just saying.
If you're in
Saying.
control of it,
Oh god.
and not bloody.
It's only
you know,
3 nights out of the year.
No,
Ugh.
full moons happen like once to twice
Once
a month.
right?